to be joining tonight.
Oh, okay.
So we'll just be the 5, me for 6, so should probably count me. So proceed to shitpost for a couple minutes.
Huzzah! That's what we're good at.
Well, technically there is 6. There's a duality of his army right now.
Oh yeah, forgot you're in 2 places at once, but with the same controls.
Yeah.
Really, really.
Right a bit. Backwards.
We're getting such weird color schemes on the party now. Like, each of us have different buffs and debuffs. It's gonna go so weirdly.
Jones and you're both in red.
Mm-hmm.
Being red again. Though Jones is doing the up, down, trip, repeat, up, down, trip, repeat.
Oh yeah, because Jones keeps just rolling into the snake room.
And going back down a level.
Oh dear. I wonder what we're gonna encounter. We're also gonna find out how many bones fuck you stole. Because that's what you were just looting. That's what we said. You're looting the bone rooms.
Yeah, that's fine.
All we've heard is anytime we're in a bone room going, ah.
Bones. Stealing and just rummaging noises.
Technically, I hear rummaging noises right now.
Yeah, through half of your existence.
I don't even know whereabouts I am at the minute.
Neither do I.
You might be in this room here. You might be in this room here.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we have no idea.
What's more concerning is the name I got. You know, I'm Lugan the Fang.
Oh yeah, you've killed enough.
No,
enemies.
It has nothing to do with that.
It does, doesn't it? It was you killed enough enemies of the Blood Naga to get a title.
It doesn't.
Oh dear.
So that may have not been meant for me.
Yep, that's what I remember it as. I remember you being given it because you've just defeated like a set number. So.
But I was at Chris's party on Saturday and I was telling Stephen, Randolph, that my character is Lugan the Fang. And Chris just came in at that point and went, hilariously, that has nothing to do with it.
Might be on something else.
Technically, I said it had nothing to do with you pulling the fangs from the corpse. It is related to you killing, but that's just the first rank of, hey, you've killed enough people.
Okay.
It wasn't specifically because you were pulling fangs. That was a coincidence.
That would just happen, entirely happenstance, that you just were looting teeth. You're like the weirdest tooth fairy.
I just got enough of them. It's like, fucking taking this guy's fangs.
You're turning into the world's weirdest tooth fairy. You're going around slaughtering snakes and stealing their teeth. It's like that old meme of the tooth fairy's been having to deal with some particularly difficult children recently as there's a shotgun under the pillow.
This is gonna have to get some getting used to because the mute and unmute button is on the different computer now. Neil, are you on roleplay?
Oh no, sure.
Neither is Ali.
I know nothing but this.
We have everyone here. Why haven't we started yet? The DM's eating cereal. I'll get back into.
Nice.
Neil's eating a burger.
You eating a what?
Something burger?
Rustlers.
Ah, fair.
I mean pizza.
That's why Neil's not on Roll20.
I ate half a packet of poppadoms with lime pickle.
Fair enough.
It's a good snack. I've stopped eating them now because they rustle a lot. So.
Yeah. Poppadoms are noisy food.
Oh yeah, they're good, but my god, are they rustling. I'm also gonna make myself spaghetti tonight.
Nice.
Yeah. Which I got mocked for in the Northern Fags chat the other day. Apparently I'm a snob.
Or what? Making
With how I make pasta. I just do it in a really overly complicated way that is what I like.
Okay.
You overcomplicate pasta.
Yeah.
It's just what stuff I do. I cook the actual pasta in chicken stock instead of water. There's loads of just little things that add together. I go, wow, you are a snob, aren't you? It's like, I mean, kinda.
I mean, cooking your pasta in... I was gonna say, cooking your pasta in, like, chicken stock, is that just basically super noodles?
Kinda.
Okay.
Super noodles are good, to be fair. So.
They make your bow tie spin.
I mean, I've not been able to eat super noodles for about 20 odd years.
I haven't had them for like 5 years, so fair.
No, I was cooked them dodgily as a kid, and I've just not... Even the smell of it just makes me feel sick.
Honestly, entirely
fair.
fair. That is very fair. I get that kind of thing.
Yeah, understandable. Okay. I finished my very quick, short snack. And we're at 10 past. Let's do some in-game shit posting now. Let's do a quick round check on mics, apart from the point, who I assume is still away. And we'll introduce themselves when they get back. For the time being, Alvina, why don't you start us off? Say hi, tell us what happened last time.
Howdy! I am Wolfie Bay and I play Alvina Eleanor. Alvina has currently gotten to the stage of Rage Squared. We'll see if the conversation with Cataclysm causes it to be Rage Cubed. I got confused. Lou got titles. Zeus Zorbe split in two. I got really mad. Loads of weird shit happened.
Sounds about right. Zormir, from your perspective, what happened last time?
Which one?
Good answer.
Both.
One's in a trap, one's in a bone room. I'm not sure if I heard giggling in the bone room, but I was certainly trying to get out of the trap room because I'm slowly drowning. So that one's moving towards the cube and trying to roll it.
Fair enough, fair enough.
And I've got a map that shows all the prizes and pass that information on.
Oh yeah, but we only see them if we've gotten to the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, although
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I can see one here. But
That could be anything. The mysterious guests also have that thick white border. All right, fuck you. What happened last time? What you been up to? What you been giggling about?
Just, giggling because bone's a funny word anyway.
So we found it.
The reason.
Your humor says.
Boo.
It's very humorous.
Boo.
It's
Even
true,
though
though.
snakes don't tend to have humorous, but yeah.
On account of not having arms.
Yeah. Or legs, really. It's humorous arms? Yeah.
I think he was his arms, right? It's the,
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, humorous is your funny bone.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's called your funny bone.
Fair enough, yeah.
And what happens if you
but
whack it
yeah.
on something?
Yeah. Your arm
Yeah.
feels like TV static.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so just sneaking around, giggling, just yelling "Bone!" at people, and just general looting.
So is he actually in this room with me? Because we haven't established where he is.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I find it you're probably giggling at me for more than just being the kind of pink right now. I might not.
You are.
Oh yeah, you're covered in
Well,
candy
you're pink under your
floss.
armor. Depends how much of your is showing above the armor.
You've turned the cotton candy monster.
Good job. Lugrim the Fang, who got their nickname from the amount of enemies they killed and not from the fangs they pulled. What happened last time?
I killed more water naga, and one of the ones I killed that was attacking one of my fellow blood naggers.
You're not a blood naga, just for reference for everybody watching.
That's what you
An honorary blood naga.
He's going snake mode.
If we get to the end of this and Lou is shapeshifted into a blood naga, by the way, we will be having words.
And one I helped he gave me a title of Lugrim the Fang.
I did. Thank you, Neil. And at some point, the point will point their way in.
But it is not this day!
Or is it? I say on my mobile as I try to get my laptop to boot up. Within like 2 minutes, once my laptop boots up.
Point is also here.
Where is Gwent's mini? Gwent will not be with us today. They are taking a break from the Naga.
They're just hiding in this room because of the two naga.
They're fed
Too
up.
many Naga.
They're fed up with blood naga.
I hope if we wait a little bit, the blood Nagas will all leave.
What's the line? I'm sick and tired of these motherfucking snakes of this motherfucking game.
It's true. Alright, and I'm Chris McKenzie. I will be your DM for today as we go into another episode of Alterra, the Shattered Altsphere. We continue our journey to the palace of the now defeated mighty Salavin.
No, it's the palace of fuck you. We know this already. They've already got it.
Mm-hmm. As we make our way through the shadow game interpretation of jungle travel. Which, as we all know, looks identical to IKEA.
Yep. Classic. This is just what jungles are, guys. If you aren't aware.
This is what jungles are. In this episode 131, Izeal, part 12.
Look at all the things you can make. And what's in a jungle? How's that any different between IKEA?
It's true, it's true. It's got wood. It's got serpents.
It's got wood, snakes, and meatballs. What else do you need?
Broken ladder.
It's a very Gambit version of IKEA.
And a weird half made up language.
True, it's true. Alrighty then. Let us proceed. I remember where we are. Abigail was the furthest ahead of all of you. No, wait. What direction is this going?
Yeah, it is this way because the ladder's here.
I was like, how is Abigail ahead of all of you?
It was because they were traveling with Gwen and they just got a higher number than Gwen, and Gwen ended up in the Blood Naga room because, of course, they did.
That's fair, that's fair. Pretty sure Gwen at one point also went down a snake. Which is wild, because you guys can see the snakes. I don't know how they're sneaking up on you.
Yeah, didn't we have, like, 3 people in the same room go down the same snake? I'm pretty
Yeah, it was
sure.
Abigail, Gwen,
And Zombie, because Zombie had the item which stops a snake, and they had to use all of it to stop one room, which they could have avoided.
yeah, the monkey paw.
It was me first.
Oh.
and I passed off. No,
Well, I mean, at least the NPCs don't have an excuse because they can't see the boards.
Yeah, the NPCs are fine.
The characters can't
Who
see
else
the
can't
board.
see the board? Me until I load Roll20. Also, hello, I'm online now.
Huzzah!
Okay, so we're going to start from the furthest away as we start this new round. And we'll start with Jones. Let's see if Jones can up to the
Get
party.
a 5.
Yeah, they found a mimic again.
Damn it!
We'll come back to that. Next furthest away, I believe, is Dual Zormir.
Okay.
So, Zormir, remind me, you are trapped and in a bone room. What would you like to do?
I'd got the one that was in the trap near to the thing because they were drowning, and they're going to roll a 6.
They're going to roll a 6. And I'm going to look up my trap generator for later. Here we go. I realized I got
For no
the
particular reason.
What's the other one? Well, it's because I should have them all preloaded. I don't have to go looking for it when you get to part of the game.
Angel.
Okay.
You're gonna roll 6.
Yeah, I think I'd end up here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Trap. Also underwater. That would be quite funny.
One second. I'm deciding how to interpret what I've written here, and if I want to tell the other Zormir or not. I feel like it's more
This could be
fun that way.
interesting.
Yeah, it's more fun that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I guess it kind of goes.
Treasure
Okay.
room again. Something's always in the bloody treasure room.
Yeah. All right, but first of all, the first of the Zormir's 2 visions, as you poke your head out of the bones to say hi to Zormir, taking ease on them. You watch as they just vanish, but they weren't touching the die.
You can roll a 6, so you can be here too.
I wonder we're going to put you to the token layer. Here we go. Wow.
That's a
Zormir,
cozy
give me
room.
a strength saving throw against tidal wave.
Strength saving throw.
It's fine, it's tidal wave, not tsunami. You'll be fine. That's bad.
Ooh.
As the water naga is trying to repel the spirit and blood naga, who
Give it a
seem
sec.
to have ganged up against them. What is this? 48.
Sorry. The door went, but all is in, so I put my headphones back on. What did you say?
You take 12 bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone as you are swept 30 feet away from the cube center, along with the blood and spirit naga, as the 3 of you pile up against one of the aisle shelves. Now let's have a look. I need to also get the aisle generator up.
Yeah! The truly greatest chart known to man. What IKEA aisle are you in at this time? If it's flotation devices, it'd be very funny.
The aisle on the ceiling. Roll20 is still loading. I don't know if it's actually an underwater room.
I don't think so.
Zoomir
left
Angel of Darkness.
And I'm also realizing I missed the session and have not caught up. So why is Ted here?
Don't worry about it. Ted's not the only one here. Cat is also here. Also,
Cat was
Alvina's...
already kind of here.
Also,
Ted's
Alvina's now rabid. Just as a heads up.
That's fair. Everyone's
Yeah,
still
that's
in.
not new. That's not new.
No, she's particularly rabid.
Okay.
And that's legit my name. It's official.
Okay.
Oh,
That's not just me saying that.
was it not Gwen who was speaking to Ted? and got a watch.
Probably.
No, I mean about me having Lou Grim the Fang.
Oh, yeah, it was definitely Gwent, because I made the joke about eating clocks again.
Yeah,
Yep, that would do it.
So it was definitely Gwent.
he chucked it.
It doesn't help that you weren't here and we missed last week. So, there's a very, very weird setup we've got right now.
Remember where the point is.
Yes. End of last session I was in the big mimic room.
We've been a while.
I don't know
It's
if-
been a while.
Yeah, I don't know if you've done anything to me since then.
1, 2, 3, 4. Roll me 4d6.
If you somehow manage on a snake room, it'd be very funny. Like one of the falling down ones.
Yeah, 17.
Okay, that's not too bad. You're just a level behind, I think. Yeah.
There you go, you're in a
Oh,
boat.
you missed it.
Okay, I fell down a snake at some point and lost my memory.
Mm.
So yeah, there's a memory trap there that makes you forget the last 4 rolls.
You've been KO'd. You got
Yeah.
knocked out in the bone room and lost the last, like... how long was last session? Like 3 hours?
So
I think most of the sessions tend to be about 3 hours, yeah.
Yeah, about that.
Right. The generator's now working again. You are in the bed frames and slatted bed bases aisle.
Okay.
Literally just crashed into a pile of timber.
Yep, you have crashed into one of the display units, and you take an extra 1d6 bludgeoning damage. Or an extra 4 bludgeoning damage as you break some of the ribs. Not yours, luckily.
I was about to
Yeah.
say, damn, only 4 bludgeoning damage from snapping a rib.
Yeah.
It's plywood. It's fine.
You've ruined that bed then.
Other Zormir also gets thrown back. But luckily, give me... let's see, how does this work? You're both moved simultaneously. What's the physical
Back
option?
3.
What aisle is the other Zomir in?
Rise aisle.
If it's something
Let's have a look.
spiky, it could get bad. That's my main thought.
Kitchen cabinets and drawers.
Oh. Probably didn't get thrown too
Hard to-
far then, actually. They're quite sturdy.
Yeah. Luckily for you, you aren't physically moved by the water. So, you, for anyone who is just in this room or happens to be watching this room, you watch as this pink-covered Zormir just falls prone to the ground and just like lays awkwardly across the ground.
Like,
You see a very lovely golden chest just ahead of you. And since you yourself haven't been moving, you avoid any of the dangling cleavers or large kitchen knives, any of the other kitchen display items here in this aisle.
Bring me some, I need
You
more
know, like
knives.
the butcher hooks.
Could use
I'm
a new
gonna
set.
grab some of the kitchen utensils for Alvina. Put it in
Yeah.
the back of Golden.
You watch as 2 of the snakes glance over to you as you pick yourself up from prone and start mimicking picking up something and putting it in your bag.
Look like a mime artist to the snakes, probably.
Don't mind me, I'm in 2 places at once, yeah.
Does he know
I
what
say
to?
I say in Naka as well. Just to be...
Just to
Oh.
fuck with him.
Yes, I have to help. I guess I'm on your side, Spirit Naga, because I have a meeting with your boss at some point, hopefully, once this is all done with.
How strange. You have a meeting with the great Shukan? How is such a thing possible? You know what? I will ask after this confrontation. Should you assist me, I will of course endeavor to help you in any way I can in return.
Okay. Yeah.
Quite reasonable.
Yeah, I'm not making such an offer. If you help us, I just won't kill you. I think that's fair enough.
Is this the
Blood Naga
water
that's
war?
also in the heap with you, probably.
Yeah. He's also the Blood Naga who is also getting up next to you.
Oh. I think my other companion is making friend of you.
I don't make friends.
Mm.
You haven't met Lou Grim yet.
Can we beat him first since he tried to wash us all away? Can we agree on that at least? No offense.
Who is just like, do you all mind? Just for a moment, let's kick the shit out of that guy and then talk it out.
No offense, but you picked the wrong fight right now.
I will avenge the great Salavin!
Oh, your boss that we kicked his ass.
Killed him and ate him.
Blasphemy! Die a watery death!
Okay, well, you right. Let's go beat him up.
Bum, bum, bottom, bottom. What you doing, Zemir? So far, you've gotten yourself up with some movement, an object can track to mine some knives. What's next?
Let's see.
My brains just went immediately to this, by the way.
You want some time to think about it, Zormir?
Aid reactions, I navigate back to Discord.
Right, technically, the point is also the first away. So the point, while we're waiting for Zormir to decide how to duel this, we're also how many spaces would you like to move as you wake up in the bone room?
I don't remember. You can pick, so.
Yeah.
It's between 1 and 6.
2.
Ah.
Not a trap, good.
Well, it might be a trap, we don't know. We haven't been in that room.
Okay. Okay.
What a Naga? It could be worse.
Ooh,
Those
big
are the
water
ones
naga.
who I've got a code phrase to say, hey, I'm working with you.
Sweet.
You materialize in a room with a quite large water naga, very kind of chunky boy, who is just having a look through the aisle, picking up supplies. When he turns to face you, he towers over you by an extra 4 foot. He appears to be picking up different forms of picture frames and slotting them around his body like necklaces with how thick his girth is.
I respect it. You think you'll get on well,
It's
point?
a new meaning of a
Yes, I should go.
picture of yourself.
Armor?
You'll know the best phrase.
Yes. The mighty has fallen. I hate Sullivan. Nope, hang on, that's the wrong one.
That's the other password.
I scrolled up back in chat to find where I wrote it down. It's stupidly long and very far up in chat.
But you must prove yourself to me or I will eat you.
Very well. How?
Why scrolling up in chat and getting
Do it!
It might be the Spirit Naga who.
You definitely have the
think
Spirit
so.
Naga password, but I think you also
Yeah,
might
it's
have the water
Spirit
Naga.
Naga, not the water one. I got them wrong around. Okay, I don't.
Make something up!
But I am going to eat you.
Passphrase.
I know.
Isn't Chukan very cool?
Wrong one.
No!
Okay.
Salavin! It's Salavin!
Relevant.
Dukat is my enemy!
Is that,
You had just
No,
doubled down with the Spirit
I
Naga.
put my hands say, not gonna lie, can't remember anything from more than about 5 minutes ago. Would you like an ally?
I have amnesia. Help.
Yep.
He's going to throw himself at you and try to bite you. For
Okay.
a nat 20.
Succeeds at biting you.
It succeeds. Okay.
No.
Nyang. Considering they're like 4 feet taller than the point, they're 8 feet tall when they're rearing up. That's quite large. So,
Yeah.
This goes through. You take 15 piercing damage, and I need
Okay.
a Constitution saving throw.
Con saving throw.
Now, luckily for you, because there's a con save, this doesn't double.
Well,
you just not one, didn't you?
There's
Yes, you did.
that one, yep.
Oh, no,
It's
Jesus.
fine.
For you, this is the regular damage and not double dice.
Okay.
It's fine. It's not
Good to be
Pathfinder.
back.
It's not Pathfinder. Critical failing doesn't double the
Ooh,
damage.
could have been 40.
Mm.
Yes, but also crits don't double damage if there's a saving throw attached.
Only 20. Okay.
You take 20 poison damage.
Ow.
Oh no, you're not poisoned. Just says poison damage. Okay.
Yeah, I'm resistant to ingested poison. I don't think biting counts.
No, they're ingesting you.
Yeah.
It's venom.
Yeah. Yes, you will be a delicious snack for my continued journey.
Angel dwarf
Well.
cake.
Well, you know what you have to do with a cake? You have to bake it. And I presume those picture frames taped to him have some metal in them.
No, they're all beautiful wooden frames.
Not even any
They're
fast
put
things at the
together
back.
With some great joinery.
These are the IKEA ones, which usually are actually fully wood, so it does make
Okay.
sense, actually.
Fully wooden frames.
Genuinely seen these at IKEA, so...
Okay. Right.
Break the
Oh, yeah.
glass and slash
Yeah,
them.
okay, if they're wood. Let's
Eat
scorching ray it.
I thought you were gonna do, like, resurrect plant, and that would have been very funny.
No, if I had that, I would. Oh, I do have... Okay. That's a 10-minute cast, but I've got to use it before I leave. Before we leave this realm.
What?
First, I'm just gonna, I've got fabricate, which is essentially assemble IKEA. But right now, I'm going to scorching ray try and set fire to some of the frames.
Alright, go for it.
I think it's a
Yeah, hit
dex.
him where it hurts.
No, it's a hit, and I'm doing count. D&D Beyond only tells me +2, not what the base is. 3, so 5 base. So hang on. I'm just gonna roll 5d20. Assume I'm adding 20. I'm adding 10 to each of these.
Yeah, adding 20 to each of these. Classic add.
Yeah.
Adding 5 to each.
10 to each.
10 to each. 21, 16, 25, 30 crit, and 28.
Alright, they all hit.
All of them. Okay. And
Got
it's
15
crit.
AC.
Oh, and it's a saving throw, so crit doesn't double it. So.
Unfortunately, though.
And does it specifically set things alight, or am I just vibing? No. So
Wait,
it's-
what's got a saving throw?
So I got a crit in there, but since
Yeah.
oh no,
It's Scorching
No,
Ray,
so-
it's a
So
hit.
saving throw.
yes, crit. So another.
Scorching Ray actually does do that.
So can you tell I only got in like 5 minutes ago?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, fine.
So 45 fire damage.
Like the crit thing is normally just for like poisons and stuff, or like necrotic damage that has saves.
Yeah.
It's not normally most things won't have that on an attack.
Fair.
All right. Was that 45?
Yep.
All right. You bloody the water naga, and it actually it starts kind of just thrashing around and with the frames on fire, and it is going to try and escape into IKEA. It is fleeing the battle now.
Nah, it's distinctive enough to make a dramatic return
Come
later.
get me.
Next time I see you, I might be nice again.
He's too busy screaming on fire. Zormir, did you decide what you would like to do with your action?
Yeah, I was gonna do what I had done initially there, but I'm scratch that. I'm gonna just shoot him twice.
Okay.
Bang, bang.
So, you are currently in the treasure room. You raise up your hand, and what are you firing?
Two necrotic shots at the.
You are currently aimed towards the golden chest.
Yeah.
Okay. Noticing I'm pointing at the chest with one, I turn and fire the 2 shots at the blood naga instead. And go,
Your sudden but inevitable betrayal!
Yeah.
because I'm like, crap. Can you deal with the water snake thing?
Bang!
Spirit naga. My duality means I'll destroy something in another room.
Alright, both are a successful hit. How do you fucking vaporize the blood naga?
With the
your
correct
85 damage.
the correct energy. Yeah. Well, technically, it could have been the punch.
No, it's funnier if you shoot him. It's funnier if you shoot him. Just imagine.
Watch the spirit naga just like,
Not cool, man. Not cool.
let me just disintegrate a naga in 2 hits.
My mental picture is like, you know, the Mega Buster from Mega Man, just pointing it forward, and you go, shit, and just without dropping eye contact with the water naga, just turn your arm to the side and just shoot the guy next to you.
That's pretty much what it did. Because I'm like, but loot. I'd get my ass kicked by Alvina if I'd destroyed the loot.
Correct.
It's true. Alrighty then, we'll come back to Zormir afterwards. Fuck you. We return to you in the bone room. You have a vast collection of bones now. What would you like to do?
Leg bone's connected to the thigh bone.
Roll a 6
The
and
knee
come
bone's
get a
connected to
treasure.
the rib bone.
Yep.
I never did anatomy at school.
'Cause
It's connected to the neck bone. The neck bone connects to the neck bone. There are 7 spinal.
As
I am
reminder,
so
you
sorry,
do not
fuck
have to
you!
roll.
You're just gonna go around in a circle.
No,
No.
no, they ended the same room as Alvina.
Oh yeah.
Actually, Savage Rabbit Alvina.
Mm.
Alright, fuck you. You come to... Did we establish what room you were in IKEA?
No, because we ended the session on it. I haven't even interacted with Kat yet.
Oh, that's fair, that's
No.
fair. Okay. Generates me another aisle. Ooh, storage boxes and bins.
That sounds like where
Right.
Kat would be.
I need some of those. Pick them up.
Get
You
in the
enter
bin.
into a room with a almost poltergeist level of activity. These large plastic Tupperware boxes that, you know, like the large trunk-sized ones, the large little metal bins for the bathrooms, there's little paper basket bins, all of them swirling around in a tornado or a small whirlwind of just items flying through the air. In the center of this tornado is, first of all, the cube, but also a enraged Alvina taking out vengeance on every item that comes in their attack range. At the top of the whirlpool is the spiritual figure of Cat, and you can see what looks to be just a little sprite manically laughing as they throw things down at Alvina. What would you like to do?
So fuck you seeing all this.
Through the whirlwind to get to the dice, and there's a chance, and you will enter Alvina's reach if you approach the dice.
She's melting
Yeah, fuck-
things in her immediate radius. She's very, very unhappy right now.
You also see Alvina's eyes are glowing with a slight red, but they're normally doing that, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I mean, is she
It'll
also
be
frothing at the
fine.
mouth?
Yes.
Yes.
That's not normal.
Yeah. So fucky's just gonna be like, no. And he's gonna try and grab one of the boxes in the flying past in the whirlwind and try like use that to climb up the whirlwind to where the sprite is.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand or acrobatics check, your choice. I'll say this is quite a decent whirlwind, so probably DC 18, yeah, 24 easily makes it. You jump into one of the boxes as it swirls past, and you are whipped up towards the top circle of items, onto eye level with Cat, the little sprite who you recognize from your dream encounters. They have yet to notice you.
I don't think you noticed me because I'm not wearing my lampshade. What you doing?
What? Oh my goodness! Fuck you! I'm playing catch.
Ah, cool. I'll join.
Baseball? Hmm.
And just start throwing things down at Avena as well. Like, just throwing bones out of the bag.
Fair enough. You do so. I'll leave up to you whether or not you want to make an attack roll or not, or just throw
Oh
things
no,
out.
he's just throwing things at Avena here.
I'm just gonna just check one thing quick. Yeah, she catches the bone in her teeth and just snaps it in half.
Cool.
Right through it.
Like a doggy.
Somebody's got a new game to play.
Hey Vegeta, I'm gonna catch you with my teeth like a dog.
You also notice that, unlike in the last times you've seen Cat in the material plane as mostly just like a spectral form, she seems to have a physical body here. But we'll come back
It's
to
a
that.
shadow realm. Yeah.
Blue Grim, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I would say to my Blood Naga friend, it was nice meeting you. My friends and I will have a lot more Water Naga to kill. And
Yeah.
would you know, and it's fine to say no, and even if you don't know, but if it came down to it, would the Blood Naga be allies of ours?
That would be for the Bloody One to decide. The Blood Naga goes where she dictates. Should you earn her favor, I'm sure she would happily lend you the assistance. Should you displease her, and she will turn her fangs on you. But you stand in good favor, Lu Grim the Fang, so go with confidence and knowledge that you stand a better chance than anyone else who has come to stand in her presence.
That's very much appreciated. Just know that me and my friends will be happy to kill many more Water Naga on our encounters.
That is
We even have one as a slave. We keep
that
it
will
in a
be
ball.
Tushizias. Or at least their hearing hose.
Just so you know, Lou, we don't actually have a water naga. We've just got a big snake.
Yeah, it's a snake.
It's not a
I'm
naga
sorry.
in any way.
What you're rolling on the
Sorry,
die.
it was a snake. Sorry.
Like you're griping them mid-sentence.
You don't know. You don't have to.
that-
You're deceptive.
Are you just snake racist?
I missed that bit. Deception.
Yeah, roll deception. Yes, yes. No, it's not. She's like, it is a water naga. Just quickly roll deception, get like a 47, and it's fine.
To be fair, he wasn't like not believing you in the first place.
Yeah.
There's nothing you said that seems uncharacteristic to you that they've learned about.
Mhm.
You know, you don't always have to make a deception check when you're lying. It's just if it's something unbelievable.
You're very
All
convincing.
right, you successfully sound convincing. Although I'm questioning whether or not Lou Grim actually is lying, and if you're aware of what the truth is.
Lou just doesn't know what a Naga looks like, actually. He's been guessing this entire time.
It's
You
a
don't need
snake
to
of
lie
some
if
kind.
you believe it. All right, but Neil, where would you like to go next?
Mm.
You can either randomly roll or pick a number.
I'm going to go for
You're going to go 4.
yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Aha! Another
You
challenger!
materialize. You materialize just as a blood naga is disintegrating.
Exploded.
Ah,
Avenge
Hello.
me! Is its last words.
Hi.
hi, Lou.
Nothing at all.
Make me alive!
You want to kill the water naga, and we
I
can.
know you'll
move-
never take me alive. We never intended to.
You bet I do, Zormir.
Okay, that's very overly keen. Just mind the blood naga corpse there you're standing on.
I will avenge him.
What? That was me.
Don't say anything, Zelma. Just don't.
There's also the water naga saying they were gonna take you up.
There's
Alright,
Guiding Bolt.
Naga is casting Ice Storm at the two of
Ooh.
you and the Spirit Naga.
Got like a 17-way alliance right now.
Zormir and Lou, give me dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
What can we-
Oh, Christ.
Ow.
I'm gonna.
I
Destiny that.
will bend luck.
I don't think a Benlock's gonna save you. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, you know it's a 6 you rolled there, Neil, right?
You got a 6.
Yeah, I forgot it was 4.
I used my destiny reroll and got
Yeah, you got a
23.
23.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that as well.
Alright, well, to be fair, you're not going to be reducing it by much.
And I'm
A
gonna
mighty 5.
absorb elements.
I was
as well.
about to say, you're about to absorb
Oh,
elements
Jesus,
just to
it's
make
worse.
it 3.
Yeah,
I'll
it'd
do.
be good.
Okay,
I'll do, yeah.
I'll take.
Lou, you take 10 cold damage. And the water around your feet begins to solidify. The terrain below you is now difficult terrain and slippery. You'll need to make a dex save at the start of your turn or be knocked prone.
I think that's all the blood now goes blood, rather than water around your feet.
The blood at your feet freezes over. And as we all know, blood naga blood incredibly slippery when frozen.
What the fuck, Zormir? You killed the Blood Naga. I have been making friends with these people.
Yes, but we have a. You idiot! We've got a treaty with the
You had
Spirit
two
Naga.
other people. You had the
Have you
war.
forgotten? No, I'm communicating this one in common for them because like so that they don't hear. And do you not
That's
remember we got a treaty with the Toucan?
Yes, but you had the
I
war
can't exactly
Naga
fight
as well.
I can't exactly not ignore the blood naga when I'm got an ally of the Toucan.
Spirit is just gone.
For fuck's sake, one even give me a title.
Zormir, you take 2 cold damage, and the water beneath your feet doesn't freeze, but the surrounding water does. You don't need to make a roll at the start of your turn, but you will if you move into any of the water around you. Or
Okay.
the ice around you. Alright, you can go back to shitposting now. Also, the Spirit Naga has stealthed away and is hiding until this confrontation is
Oh,
over.
shit. Is it too late to do Hellish Rebuke? It doesn't matter if it is.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You can do that on the Water Naga if you want. Let's like really put some hit points up here. You guys are actually killing these guys in like 2 to 3 turns, or 2 to 3 attacks at least.
What is
It's a dex save for Hellish Rebuke.
Yes. It's just I always forget about it.
Okay, 14 save, so go ahead and roll your damage. I'm assuming 14 fails?
That's definitely a fail against any of Lou's stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, then you go ahead and roll damage, and I will apply it. And then last but not least, we'll move over to Alvina.
Okay, well, I'm smashing through everything. I've got to roll perception, because fuck you's definitely passively stealthy. So...
I think my passive stealth is something like 24 at the minute.
Jesus, yeah, I don't see you.
It's just bones coming out of nowhere. The bones just coming out of the Tupperware chest.
She's not exactly in the best state of mind right now to begin with.
He takes 6.
6. Yikes. Well, Alvina's, I guess, gonna fly up towards Cat. I don't know if she understands the concept of what to do about Cat, so I don't think she'd attack Cat off, at least, but...
Right, make me an acrobatics check against incoming projectiles.
Okay. 12.
See if you can... 12? Okay, you're going to get hit a couple times by them, but you will be able to get up successfully. It wasn't entirely a success, so this will be 4d10. Oh, wow. You will take 27 bludgeoning, non-magical, to the face.
It don't matter for Alvina, she's just resistant to all of it. So...
Yep. Have that to 13.
13.
You'll take 13 bludgeoning damage just as so many like plastic tubs and bins and even a couple wicker baskets now, as Kat is bringing in more and more baskets from or items from around IKEA.
I imagine she's just smashing through them. She's not even trying to dodge, I feel.
I'd like to think that one of the last ones, being the 10, was a metal bin that's now got an empty as it flies away.
Just clangs off of her horns.
I like the fact that I like the idea that you do cut it in half, but that just makes shrapnel.
Yeah.
Oh no.
As you now just have sharp metal bits scrape across your face. But you do get up to Cat, who is still giggling and is grinning at you.
Alvina's grinning back. I don't even know. Can I talk while super enraged? I have no idea.
Yes.
Then I guess...
You're just pissed about it.
Yeah, like you're unable to distinguish friend versus foe and are just in a must kill any and everything, but you can still talk to those people as you kill them.
Yeah. Hey, Cat, how's it going? Just very manically.
Yeah, it's going great. Look, I have a body.
It's very nice. Don't you usually have one?
Not in this realm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it means the time of my birth is getting closer.
Huzzah! That's good.
Yeah.
Is it though?
As far as Alvina's concerned, yeah. Alvina likes Cat.
Yeah, I know. But I'm talking more broadly.
Yes.
Plus, look what I can do. As she raises her hand, and all of the items freeze, along with all of the wind, as suddenly all of the items start transmuting into puddles of water.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep, I admit that one's cool.
This is also very funny because I'm pretty sure Fuck You is now plummeting out of the sky.
No, it's fine. He's in the water droplet.
Okay.
As I control all of the water. As the pools begin to coalesce and grow bigger and bigger, and the large one is approaching you, Alvina. What would you like to do?
I honestly, I can imagine she just keeps flying. She's curious. She doesn't know what's gonna happen, and she does like cats. She assumes cat's not gonna kill her at least.
We'll see about that. Give me a strength save as the pool tries to suck you in as it reaches you.
18. Quite
18?
low. It's quite low for Alvina, actually.
That's quite low for Alvina. Would you like to do anything before I announce the results?
Just checking what I've got left. Yeah, you know what? This feels like an appropriate one. Actually, no. You know what? I'm just gonna eat it. It'll be fine.
You're not immediately pulled into the center, but you are restrained and grappled by the water effectively, and are pulled halfway into it. It's going to continue pulling you to the center of the bubble.
Okay.
But we'll come back to that. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'd like to spend my action to just escape from it because I've got a Ring of Freedom of Movement on.
Ooh.
Just
natural water.
Just shrug it off. Just flap out of it.
I'm pretty. Does this count as my? You know what? An action, regardless of what will free you. I was just wondering if it would only actually take 5 feet of movement, but you are able to slip out as the magic begins to coat your body and separate you from the water, and you just as if it wasn't even there.
Ooh, what does it do? I say to Cat.
She is currently too busy. Her eyes are glowing, and her form is starting to liquefy as well. As you can see, it's almost a colored essence of her, but in like a water elemental form.
Ooh. Cool.
All right, we'll come back to that. All right, we return to the point. First, I need to actually see where Jones is getting to these days. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it doesn't go down the snake this time, but if he rolls a 3 next time, he will.
Rolls a 3 into a 2 and goes all the way back to the start again.
All right, the point. It is your turn.
Okay. Are the ladder rooms one room or two?
They count as one room.
Okay. I'm gonna go for the dice and roll 2, 3, 4. What should I get to here?
1, 2, 3, 4. Where are you getting to here?
Directly above the trap.
Wouldn't that be 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3. Yep. I just can't count.
Math.
So I was going. It's 5, or one difference that if it's one room, if the things are one room. And yep. I just did the wrong way.
I was gonna say. All right, let's see where you are. Ooh, lighting fixtures. You are in a dimly lit section of IKEA where there is several hanging light bulbs from various aisles, as well as standing lamps, table lamps. There is several mannequins wearing what look to be pendant lights and various other bulbs that are all at half illumination. And you can see what appears to be a shifting shadow between you and the die in the center of the room, as coming from the shadows, coming into the light a little bit, is what appears to be a spirit naga, but they are slightly incorporeal. They have a slightly ghostly blue glow and haze to them in the light. What do we have here? Actually, can you speak any of the languages of the spirit naga?
I cast tongues 2 sessions ago. I'll cast again if I need to.
No, it's not been an hour yet.
Yeah.
What
the
do
time
we
skip
have
yet.
here? Are you friend or foe?
Yes.
The mighty has fallen. I hate Salavin the mighty.
Friend you be. I see.
Got it right this time.
Yeah, you're right, Cannon. Right, Snake.
Yep.
Then, as guest of the Chukan, how may I aid you? wary traveler.
Honestly, any boon or item you can give me to help me not get killed by the other Naga would be great.
I see. I can provide you this gem of brightness that will allow you to see in the dark. If I am to understand, your mortal kind do not possess the vision of us serpent kind.
I will nod along. I don't know how good Naga night vision is, but
You see, like, he kind of like disappears into the shadow for a second and comes back, his tongue reaching out. On the end of his tongue is a little necklace with a glowing light pendant on it.
I just realised
Yes.
we are in the light fixtures section.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he just went and
Yeah,
picked
but
one
where
up.
are you
For you.
going to
Just
plug
went
it
back to the
in?
light bulb. Fair enough. I'll take it.
I'm getting
Yeah,
It was a gem
planted
of
while you're
brightness.
there, for fuck you.
No. It's literally just a glow up pendant.
Okay. Very well. What are your orders?
I have no orders. Thank you for shopping at Charmin Lights Emporium.
Hey, dude, I just work here. So,
I'll be sure to tell my friends. May I use the dice?
Give me an insight check.
10.
10. You actually notice while you're looking now, that you can partially see through this naga, and there appears to be a large shard of glass sticking out from the back of his head, which you didn't quite notice before because it's nearly fully transparent, except for under a certain reflection of the light.
Oh dear.
Uh,
He's been recruited by IKEA with a glass shard.
yeah, to work out, is this an illusion? Is this just an injured Naga?
No, this is fully a ghost, and he
Oh.
appears to have been gone
is this how he
insane
died?
from the glass that has impaired his mind.
So, I'll ask.
You're
do you want me to
dealing with
do
the
it?
image of a traumatized death.
Jesus.
Okay, fuck it. Can I go and... I see something I may be able to do to help you. I'm going to calm emotions. The Ghost Naga.
It does work on everything.
Already calm.
I'm not going to
Slow
tell
it
him I'm going
down
to
a
calm
bit.
emotions to him. This should bolster you for future sales and or dealing with anyone else who comes through here.
I suppose calm emotions can deal with effectively the shock of death, of sudden and painful death.
Yep, just... Yeah.
Jones might get there.
As you calm emotions, the spectral form begins to evaporate per the rules of Alterra's ghost busting mechanics.
Okay. Nice. That's what we're doing it.
Nice. Does the ghost drop loot?
A light bulb.
You as you go towards the die, you find his corpse.
Oh.
Loot the money!
And it's at this point that we have a look of, do the Naga wear any equipment?
Oh, that's
No.
why I never looted any of them.
Let's see. Spirit Naga, what do you have on you? You have natural armor. You can spell cast naturally. They don't wear clothes. I don't think these guys carry anything.
They've got
They're
teeth.
attacking with fight.
They've got teeth.
They have teeth. They have all of the natural animal parts you would expect of a great snake.
And this one's
There's a
already been
perfectly good-
partially cut open.
Yes, there's a perfectly good Naga killing weapon embedded in the back of its head.
There's a shard of glass
Yes.
embedded in its head, from what it looks to have come from a nearby light bulb.
Oh. It just
Yikes.
blow a light bulb and die.
Yeah.
Seriously, blow a light bulb. Be careful when changing the light bulbs, kids. This might happen.
So, if I knew Naga death rights, I'd do them, but I don't, so I'm just going to take the glass and leave.
Yeah, to be fair, they don't have any death rights because they eventually their spirits return back and regenerate into a new body.
Okay. Yeah.
Chris
I'll,
Although
was
you
the
know
one
that
that
their
sort of got a
essence
shot
is
of the
not the
glass.
same as their ghost, because a ghost is a psychic imprint in Alterra, and therefore
Ah.
you can have both a ghost and a body perfectly alive.
How many ghosts can you have at the same time? Is it just a thing? You can stack ghosts?
Yeah, it depends how many very strong emotions you generate.
idea for future Alterra character. Anyway.
Imagine, that's a cool idea. That's just what
So
a
I think that-
horrifying campaign
So,
concept I've just realised.
It's an ancestor barbarian, but all the ancestors are just
Themselves.
previous ghosts of where you've died.
There
Yeah.
would be so many ghosts of the Shadow Elf all over the place.
That does not how it works in Geddon. Thankfully.
But if that was the case, there'd be so many ghosts of fucking him.
Shadow Elf is permadead. You managed to get the permadead ending in a world where reincarnation's very common.
Interestingly, it can be any emotion, so you can normally you will have lots of ghosts of like fear and anger, and like any form of very sudden traumatic death tends to have enough energy left over to spawn a ghost. But you can also get ghosts from very happy, blissful events.
I must have just...
Or the curse thing I'm now thinking of.
I've just realised, is there a ghost of one of the platinum dragons that we killed that was what? Actually, it was mind crazed. Maybe not. When we blew it up.
Probably not, because I think at that point his connection to the psionic network was cut, given he didn't have any sentience.
Yeah, he was a bit nuts. It's like, yeah, actually, yeah, probably not.
It also means you're actually unlikely to find any like non-sentient ghosts unless they've had like a headband of intellect on. But anyway, there you go. So Alterra, a bit of Alterra lore. Ghosts are psychic imprints, and therefore I can do whatever I want with them, irregardless of if the original habitant is still alive or not.
I've just thought of a horrifying plotline for potentially a Halloween game. That is nightmarish. That is nightmare fuel.
Do it. Yes, I'm taking that shard of glass and buggering off for whenever my next turn is.
Yep.
Glass
We'll come back to
shank.
you. Let's see. Folk you are currently in a bubble. Give me a strength save at the start of your turn to see if you can swim to the surface of this bubble.
19?
19 succeeds. While it has got quite a like pool towards the center, you are able to reach the surface and take a breath of air, and do not need to worry about drowning. It appears that the bubbles are still growing, however, and it appears that at this rate, Cat is intending to just fill the area with water. Oh, Jackson.
Don't know yet.
That's fair. You want me to come back to you?
Also, Alvina has a very this expression. She's very not right now.
It will be Alvina's turn next.
What was that?
Yeah, come back to me.
Alvina, what would you like to do?
Well, since I couldn't find fuck you, so I don't know they're in the room, and I'm reasonably okay with Cat in general, I think Alvina might give Cat a pat on the head. Go, keep up the good work. Take a swig of the water, probably, on the way past, and, like, dive down towards the die. And, hit a number. So, what do I... Yep.
As you do so, Cat's Water acts as a greater restoration spell.
Oh, shit.
You may reduce one level of exhaustion by one or one of the following effects. An effect that charmed or petrified you, a cursed attunement, a reduction to one of your abilities, or a reduction to your hit point maximum.
Does a rage... Did the enrage count as a curse? I think you said it was, because it was a blood curse, right?
It is a blood curse, so you can undo the blood rage if you would like.
I think I will. It's
And
probably
that
going to.
absorb your cataclysm.
Yeah, thank you, Cataclysm.
I want to come to the loot room.
Accidentally got rid of rage. I think I will go to the loot room because I was gonna go. Do I want to go to 6 and just end up in a fight again, or?
Because then you can take the
But
loot.
the
and-
loot. I don't think you're gonna get the loot. I've got a suspicion because you're having problems. So yeah, I will go. It's 4.
I don't. I
will
don't
take-
want to blast the loot.
Yeah, I will hit a 4.
Okay. You hit a 4, and you see Zormir in all of his pink form beneath armor.
Hey, Zomir, what
Is
the
it
hell has
now?
happened to you?
I'm in 2 places at once. Going. Can you take the loot so I can shoot in that direction?
Alvina
pointing at the-
will carefully walk to the side and pick up the chest and move it out of the way and then loot it. Fire at will.
Thank you. Thank you.
You do so. Roll me a d100.
Yay.
Let's see what item we get this time.
Nice.
D9.
Jamie, you're thirsty for the animal.
Yes.
Just for future reference, are we saying the loot rooms are reusable?
No.
Okay.
I
No,
think
they're just-
every loot room has been accessed so far.
Okay, so I did make a mistake not going to the room that's one room in front of me last time.
I believe Zormir already looted that one because Zormir hit
Okay,
every
good.
single loot room so far by accident, except the ones now because they have a map.
Okay.
In fact, I think that
The
room
map.
in front of you had the map in it.
Okay, that makes sense.
A
Doorknob.
crystal knob from a door.
Sweet.
You
One.
open it and you find a crystal doorknob. It has this glistening pink diamond shape or glisten form to it, attached to a metal bracket.
Ooh.
Have we entered Steven Universe here?
Diamond.
Possibly.
We're going
Rose
to
diamonds
pink
are just the
You did
pink
that
diamonds are
quite
just
a
the
while
thing.
ago.
Was it?
You already do have crystal arcanite noids.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get past the rainbow wall, we'll see.
But to be honest, we already know where one is. We already know where one is. We have to go back for him. He's friends with Lou. And he's locked up in the Amethyst Knight's dungeon.
Okay. I
It's a
don't know
doorknob.
what that's gonna do. Maybe it makes a door to the end of this. I don't know. They've done weird things so far.
Alvina's going to just put it onto the wall and just try and like see if it sticks, and she tries to pull it open.
Unfortunately, it doesn't stick to the wall.
Ah well, that's my idea, Gun.
Try.
That's the reason I'm in 2 places at once.
Ooh, I've got an idea.
What?
So you're in 2
Lou's
places.
just hearing this weird conversation
Yeah.
and me speaking out.
You said it's in that direction, right?
Hmm?
Alvina points to the direction you were aiming your gun at, that the chest was in.
Yes.
Cool. She's gonna pick Zoba up and throw him that direction.
That'll never fix the one here!
You do so. Lou, you watch as Zormir begins to float, or begins to like effectively jumps into the air and then belly slams the floor.
I would just like scrunch my face up and go, ooh,
You take 8
that's
bludgeoning
gonna
damage.
hurt.
Non-magical.
Ow!
Did I get him?
No, that only moves this
Depends
one.
on your
It doesn't...
definition. Flat on the ground.
Sorry, Lou. Alvina threw me another room.
Oh,
Zormir
that
the
what
dwarf, you're gonna
happened.
get thrown across it.
I thought you were just getting bored.
Now imagine if it wasn't Cataclysm and Alvina was enraged going into this room.
Yeah.
It would be very funny watching Lou watch what the fuck happens.
Ow. You are
Okay,
an
that's
idiot.
you.
Hey,
Anything else?
No,
you
Is
guys?
Alvin.
it that?
I think that's probably all I can do, right, for this turn. I did quite a lot, so.
Yep.
Oh, actually, she will pocket some knives and cleavers and stuff. I'll just get some cookware, you know.
Yeah, that's very cool. You are
Get some
here, all
yourself.
your kitchen needs. Ben, would you like to do anything before I move on to Neil?
Yes, I figured out what I was gonna do.
Hell yeah.
Gonna whip out Wand of Polymorph and turn myself into a frog.
Oh, I thought you were
Okay.
gonna go fish. I just had a feeling you
I,
were
I, I
gonna...
was very tempted to go fish, but no. Wait, gonna go frog.
Yeah.
And
got
swim
legs.
down to the cube and roll.
Okay, what would you like to roll?
Uh,
You can roll everything but 4.
everything but 4.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just gonna roll the dice, see what I actually get.
Yeah, genuine. Anything but 1 is good.
5.
Ooh, near him.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is there anything here?
Alrighty. Yeah, there is something in here because there's something in all of these.
Ooh.
Ooh, big water naga.
There is a water naga, which is going to make it a little bit smaller naga. Yes, as you materialize, there is a water naga raiding the room, which currently contains, let's have a look, rugs and mats.
Ooh, I get that. Get a nice carpet. I get it.
You find yourself on a very lovely lily pad carpet mat.
Nice. I'm probably gonna frog hide.
And as you do so, you actually see that the water naga is currently wrapped up in one of the rugs and appears to be struggling to get out, as several other rugs have fallen on top of them.
Oh, in that case, Froggy is gonna sit there with a bowl of popcorn then.
Frog you.
Yes.
Right, give me a stealth check regardless, though, because he still does have a tongue.
12. No,
What
is that
is your
12?
passive?
Yeah, so it's a 12 frog decks.
Luckily for you, their passive perception is 12, so status quo. Wait, no, meets it or beats it? No, how does that work for DCs?
You mean
so, yeah.
you were making the stealth check against the passive perception?
Yeah, so it sees me.
Yeah.
Okay. You watch as the water naga looks towards you and begins speaking to you in Aquan. Do you comprehend them?
Nope, I'm a frog.
You're a frog.
My intelligence is 1.
I'm not the dumbest of the pie anymore. At least temporarily.
Genius.
Watch as for a moment there's a brief glimpse of hope in the water naga's eyes as they try to communicate to you, and then you watch as the disappointment and annoyance washes over their face as they realize you're just a dumb frog.
Yeah, actually, Ashley, please tell me you're some sort of like awakened animal or elemental. No. Shit. It's probably what went through its mind.
Water naga continues to struggle in their velvety prison. Let's see, with that, next it is Lou and Zorm. Well, let's go Lou, because Zormir is technically half step in front of Lou. Lou, the blood naga has been disintegrated and the spirit naga has ran away. Currently, the water naga is blasting you with ice. Give me a dexterity saving throw as you start your turn on the frozen blood.
Zormir got suplexed.
It wasn't even on ice either.
Yeah.
Oh, that's better.
Luckily for you, you do not trip on the ice, and you have full movement to skate where you would like. What would you like to do? Currently, Zormir is knocked prone and lying on their stomach, and the water naga is preparing another spell.
I would like to cast Blight on the water naga.
Fair.
All right. Go ahead and roll for Blight, and I'll give you a saving throw.
49.
Jesus. I'm only
looking
concerned
at
at how many single target nuke spells you've got, by the way, Lou. Not bloody lot of AoE, but my god, is that one guy dead?
All right. Let's have a look here, and I'm gonna give the Naga vulnerability to necrotic, so it dies.
Yay!
Yes, another
All right.
one.
Right now, you take out this water Naga with your blight spell.
Uh, my eyes squint at the Blood Naga being dead, even though Lou knows it was Zormir. But Lou had vowed to kill many more Water Nagas, so I squint, staring at the Water Naga, stick both my hands out, sort of like Scorpion Sub-Zero style.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. You
And
do so.
a black ball appears, just hits them.
And they effectively evaporate into this murky puddle of water. All right, Lou, would you like to do anything else before we move to Zormir / Zormir? It is also your turn if you'd like to react.
And
Stand up with the one that's nearest the cube and go, ow. Oh. Looking at both rooms simultaneously and go, Alvina, you're an idiot, Lou. Okay, you've dealt with that. I'm out of here. And roll the dice.
It could have worked.
Now, first things first.
I never got the chance to roll the dice.
I'm not sure which one of them's closest to the dice. I think the one that just got thrown across the room's probably closer.
Actually, no,
Actually, yes, because the other one got washed away.
No, that one got thrown away from it. They're probably about equidistant, actually.
Well, regardless, as
yeah.
you start to move, Zormir in the ice room, give me a dex save on the ice.
Okay.
And Neil, do you want to go over and use the die, or wait for Zormir to get up to the die?
I think I've still got freedom movement on as well.
Freedom movement says you can't slip? Question mark.
I don't think so.
And slip.
I will check.
There's nothing.
What was it? Sorry, I forgot what I was rolling again. Dex.
Yeah, dex. It's ice.
Yeah.
You normally roll nice.
I roll the dice.
Just say you're unaffected by difficult terrain.
Yeah. That's what I was checking.
I'll allow that. Ice is traditionally a difficult terrain. Okay, if you got freedom movement, then you can glide across the ice.
Just wee.
But yes, one second. Neil, what are you saying?
I'll roll the dice.
Go ahead and roll it.
I'll go 4.
You're gonna go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're in the bone room. Zormir, as you're gliding towards the ice, Lou beats you to the die first and rolls a 4. You can roll anything but 4.
Roll a 3, it'd be funny.
Or you can roll any number in the rewards room. They both reach the die.
All right, they both reach the die.
If you roll a
Alvina, are you want to roll?
Direction.
What number do you want to roll? Because I mean, I'm technically in 2 places.
Oh, I want to roll a 6.
Okay, I roll a 6 on the other die.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Next, I'll
1, 2, 3, 4.
that's only 5.
Okay.
The next floor unlocks.
Materialize in the same room, and you can see each other for a split second as it messes with your head before you are absorbed back into each other.
Yeah.
I saved you. Wasn't intentional, but I did
the
save you.
rewards you got.
You also find a chest at the top of this ladder as you were sucked together.
I'm still pink.
Unpink.
Okay, what's...
Okay, one second. I've not unpinked you yet.
No,
And the
this.
pink
I think I'll
is-
stay pink. I'll stay pink.
You're still covered
You
in
don't
candy
have to-
floss, you're just not split.
You're not split anymore. The effect
Okay.
is over.
I'm gonna open the chest to see what's inside.
Roll me a D100. Let's
Okay.
see what you get.
Like that. Oh, 19. I think we've had 19, actually.
Um, pipe that blows bubbles.
Hmm?
You had that one yet?
I don't think so, actually, no.
A pipe that blows what?
Bubbles.
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 Fellow, no.
No.
I don't believe we've had that. That's really fun. It's a snake charmer's pipe, isn't it?
Okay.
Oh, they have to be unrelated to the snakes.
I mean, it blows bubbles.
Oh, I think there's one in SpongeBob, isn't there? That's a pipe that blows bubbles. There's lots of bubble stuff in SpongeBob. I used to be a babysitter. I used to have to sit through episodes of that.
Okay.
Yes, you get a pipe that blows bubbles.
Nice. I have no idea if that's useful or not. I guess it'd be useful if Alvina gets enraged again.
Distractor.
Chase
not
the
sure
pretty
what
lights!
I don't know why I got a pipe.
Why not?
Obviously.
I got a doorknob! They don't have to...
Yeah, but you got a crystal
Yeah.
doorknob.
It's mine now.
Yeah.
But
Can
no,
I
your
try?
pipe has 6 like little pipe things on it. It's one of those like organ pipes.
Yeah. Oh, as in like a
and you're
panpipes?
able- Yeah, it's like a pan pipe.
Oh, that's really cool,
Um,
actually.
Each of them is engraved with what looks to be a die on it.
Oh.
You can
Oh,
blow a
right.
number between 1 and 6.
I think I know the point of that.
Okay. I'm going to keep this for when this might be useful.
I think
Think-
I have an idea of how that would be useful. If it
Roll the
works like I
dice.
think it does.
By blowing that number.
Yeah, you blow that number, it basically means you can actually follow someone for a couple of rooms. Because as long as they roll the number, you basically can immediately follow them if it teleports you.
Mhm.
I'm assuming they won't usage. But it was very cool if it does work like that. It might not, but that's what my brain immediately went to.
We'll have to see.
Yeah.
But that is Zormir. Alvina.
Well, Alvina.
Zormir has just vanished. What would you like to do?
Well, she said she's gonna hit a 6, so 6!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ah!
Hi.
Ooh!
Hi. I found this.
Oh, it's pipes! Just see this back home all the time.
Yes, but they seem to have dice on them. I think I can blow the number of dice on this. It might actually let me go that far, or roll the dice to that.
That's plumbing confirmed. I was just assuming panpipes are associated with Fae, but I mean, that's one way of doing it. Want to see the Fae plumber? It's Mario.
I'm gonna take some of the plumbing supplies here. This.
It's not actually plumbing, is it? We're in the plumbing aisle of IKEA.
We are now.
These Darmir put some stuff of the plumbing aisle in the
Oh,
back of
we need that. Actually.
Hmm?
Well, fuck you, broke the toilet, so we need a new one.
Okay. Grabs miscellaneous pipes and stuff.
And a new toilet.
Is there a toilet here?
Yeah, so if you can grab one and
Or in
put
the-
it in your bag of holding.
I don't know if we can get a toilet inside the bag of holding, but
We could put it in the chest that you're carrying.
is it just in the bag of holding? I don't know.
No, it's a chest. It's a trunk.
Um, All right, before we continue, we're going to take a little first break there because we are over time and I need some more water.
Yeah.
So, 5-minute break, and then we will resume.
This has
See y'all
been
there.
this has been very fun so far. I'm enjoying this.
I see you're carrying a bunch of trunks as well, though.
Yes. I've just got them strapped to a pack. I think I've got 3 of them.
I got one, because... Are we taking this one as well?
Yes, we need storage.
I know, but...
I told you to put while you're in the storage room.
Well, because all the storage... When I was in the storage room, they all turned to water.
Mm.
And I drank some of them. And others got annihilated on my skin.
Yeah.
The microplastics cured you.
No, it's the power of absolute chaos. Something is going to happen. Death and glory, as they say, right?
Yeah, why not?
That's how it works with Cat. I have a red cherry chest. Oh no, I've only got one. I only have one. This is my one. Oh yeah, because I specifically picked it up because it was red. That was it.
Yeah.
This is mine. Yeah, you said you need more chests, so I'll tie it to you.
I've got a gold chest.
Yeah, but you
You
get
want
another
more?
one in case when we inevitably break the first one. Stand still.
Ah. At least tie them equally.
Get to it, gal. Get to it. It's tied. It's tied to both of your horns.
What the hell?
Now you won't
I'm
lose it.
not some kind of oxen.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
You sure about what?
If Zome is an ox. If they're an ox shifter, or are they specifically like a dairy cow shifter? We've never established what kind of cow Zormir is.
Well,
Are you
established he was a dairy cow.
No, that was the meme. We never actually confirmed that Zormir was a dairy cow.
Well, you'll never know what kind of color.
No, 'cause you're bald.
Look at it turned off right now. It'll grow back.
Like was
Are
Zormir?
you saying you're a beast of burden?
Yes, he is.
Hang on.
Well, my current strength is 21. So I have.
Maybe not too far off it then.
I'm looking forward to getting that new Belt of Giant strength. It's good.
That's what Zora is.
What? I haven't. What is it? What have you put? The the Schwarzenegger cow.
And then you got
The brass bull.
brass bull.
Oh, can you go into that?
I mean, not that specific one, but because I think that one, that particular, I think by the look of it, is a like a butcher test
There's
run.
a country that's got oh no, I'm thinking of what it was actually used for.
Yeah, you're thinking
when
the
it
torture
worked.
device, not the.
Yeah.
I know what the second one is, if you're curious.
Is it the thing that helps you with learning the cuts of meat in butchery?
No.
Is it not?
No,
It
so
looks
that's
like
part-
one of those.
So
No.
that was part of the cow parade, which is a big charity thing that goes to different cities. So you're going, here's a model of a cow to different artists, decorate it.
Is that the
Oh,
one
Big
that,
charity trailer.
That's kind of cool.
that went around Edinburgh as well? There's all the different.
In about 2005, it was in Edinburgh, I think, and there were giraffes around Edinburgh, and they've done the all willies around Edinburgh as well.
I misheard
same
you,
people.
and didn't think you said drafts, right?
Giraffes. the big
I
tortoises.
yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, you
I
said
heard
giraffe.
giraffe
I
as well.
also heard giraffes, and it was like, wait, what?
I heard
Very-
giraffe.
Decorated with giraffes, yeah.
Felt very unrelated, but if
There's a fun thing about that one, because I went to see it in person, is inside those eyes, trying to get an angle, they've actually created like a little cockpit for whatever's piloting the cow.
That's odd.
Yeah.
Good fun on that one.
Hmm. Beer Zombie. We're asking the real question. What kind of cow are you?
The shifting one.
That narrows it down.
One moment. No,
Okay,
wait. I've got an idea. Suspicious species of cow.
Specifically a hide shifter.
So I got the buff one by searching.
Oh,
beer.
apparently a suspicious cow is diseased. So Zombie's got a disease, apparently.
I've
I mean,
googled.
there's people that can
Cows
cure 'em.
may exhibit suspicious behavior if they are unwell, injured, or reacting to threats.
So I've googled
Oh my
cow
god,
shifter,
Zelma's got foot and mouth.
and apparently they all look like knobs. For changing gears, but you know.
I think Alvina's tried to shove my foot in my mouth at some point before me about the place.
Throw everybody at
now.
these ones.
Perhaps.
The first species of cow that came up is apparently the Chillingham wild cattle, which is like a white cow. That's just kind of cool.
Yeah, that's quite cool.
At least I'm not the Highland coup, because I would have burned a lot of her.
No, you're very, very ginger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very large amounts of ginger fur. But no, you want one of these apparently, Zombie. Which are quite
Well, at least
cool.
there's no sun in Alterra. So, you know, there's enough
I'm not a
sun.
bear, and a cowboy.
Yeah. So I found that search for weird cows and could not share it.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. I searched cow shifter and that was there.
That's something very suspicious. I don't know what that is, but
Is that like a bull goat?
no, that's just the type of cow.
Just a cow.
It's just like a white species of cattle. And honestly, kind of does look like Zombie. So yeah, you're that one apparently.
What on earth have I returned to?
We've decided what species of cow
What
Zormir
actually
is.
Zormir looks like.
Yeah, we were trying to find what species of cow Zorn was, and I just found smut.
Yeah, you definitely found something very sus.
That you have, that you have.
That's Zormir.
Alrighty. Are we ready to continue?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, also,
Yeah.
Zombie's got a chest tied to his horns.
That sounds about right. Stock up the extra loot.
Mhm.
Okay then, so we return to the beginning of the board with the one and only. Will he ever make it out?
Jones.
Dr. Jones!
Yes! I called it!
Oh, he won that. Oh, he won that.
Get a 2! Get a 2!
No.
It's been days since we've seen Jones. I wonder what he's doing. I know for the Jones just in the jungle going native.
Very angry.
He's angry.
Does that curse have a duration?
He's got an angry slip and slide.
Who
Don't
knows?
bother.
Who knows? I just assumed one of the players would deal with it.
We can find him again.
It's fine. Jones is just having a little werewolf moment. He'll show back up
Yeah.
eventually.
We're gonna find him somewhere in Fuck You's palace, like in the kitchen or something. Also, just in a honey jar or something. Again, completely nude.
To be fair, he had his boxers on last time.
Oh, fair.
Alrighty then. Who is next up? It's the Point.
Yay.
The Point. You had a visit with a spirit naga who was a spirit. What would you like to do now?
I would like to roll a 4. 4.
Which direction are we
Ted.
going? 1, 2, 3.
Right.
You arrive in an aisle that I can't remember what the hell Ted was in for the,
Clocks.
you know, you're in clocks.
Bucks,
Yep.
yep.
And you look around, and there's nothing but giant, like alarm clocks, classic style, on the shelf. Some large clocks, hanging in stacks. And that's it. You find yourself entirely alone.
Going to stole
Well,
them.
that was a waste of time.
I knew that was what you were gonna say! I knew that was what you were gonna say! Damn it!
Give me a dexterity saving throw as a clock falls off an aisle above you and comes smacking down on your head.
I'm not rolling well today.
Oh, damn.
It's fine,
The clock materializes into you without harming you, and you get a clock tattoo on your face.
My face. Hang
Hang
on. Give me a moment. I guess I should have watched out.
We're doomed.
You can't hear it
Another
easily because but I'm just
Falls
clapping.
off an aisle. Give me another dexterity saving throw as it falls towards you.
16.
Would you like to dodge this one?
No.
Just brains the point, they're
Oh,
unconscious
right.
again.
Hits you for 2 bludgeoning damage. As a clock next to you pops out with arms and legs. Oh, that wasn't me. Oh, you should have dodged.
It's
Maybe should have dodged that.
Was it
Said-
Beauty
Hang on.
Another clock burning coming.
Something second time lucky. Oh, no, third time I'll be more lucky. There you go. That'll do.
This is why you're my favorite point.
Thank you. I had the vibe you'd be in this room somehow that isn't meta knowledge. I want to come say hi.
Well, you're definitely a broken clock then.
Thank you. There's a. I
Yes!
think I've got a screw loose at the moment.
Oh, what brings you here, point?
I don't know. I'm trapped in a weird snakes and ladders, and I've not seen anyone for
days.
since I can't remember. There was a ghost Naga like 4 rooms back. That's all I've got.
The large humanoid clock with a clock for a body tilts himself because he doesn't have a neck.
It's a fucking
Point,
Digimon.
what do you mean? We're in a forest.
I guess I can't see the wood for the trees.
Hey.
Oh, Sonny boy. What the fuck Ted's accent is supposed to be?
Old timey.
He was like old Nomi, I think.
Oh, well done.
Gnomish perspective.
I was proud of that one. I did one.
Yeah,
I got one.
That is a good one. That is a good one.
Oh, Al, damn it, it's about time we've met the point.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's been a while. So.
Yeah. I knew you rung a bell.
Anyway, I should introduce myself. I'm Ted.
Yes, we will meet.
But technically, we already have meat.
Well, I do. Do you?
Yeah.
Steak.
You were there the day I was born.
Yes. Okay. Timelines difficult to work out. Got
Wait,
it.
do you know who I am?
Yes, I know. I know who you are. I wasn't sure if we'd met from your perspective yet.
Oh, I'd assumed we hadn't met from your perspective yet.
Oh no. We've done the time loop in the future. You helped us grow a plant, and I've not seen you since.
Okay. Oh, I think I've got a solution for this. And he opens up his body, and you can see the internal gears working as he rummages around in some of the spare parts at the bottom of his body and pulls out a little journal.
The artificer bits of the points just going, oh, that's sexy.
Point's going, I need to do this.
Yeah. Ah.
Okay, now you
You
take
send
this
us all
here,
back to that point.
and I'll take another one.
Mhm.
And that way we can compare notes anytime we meet and see where we are in our timelines.
Good plan. Look up for someone called Jim the Fish.
Jim the Fish. Okay, okay. Do you have a pen?
Who's Jim the Fish?
A deep cut I'll explain after this scene.
Okay.
Maybe?
Well, if you don't, I have this magical pen here.
That would do. I think it's right at the bottom of my bag. I don't want to get my pen is an alchemy jug and a quill, so...
Okay, will you take this pen and don't
Thank you.
spill any of the ink?
Oh, yes. Understood.
All right. Oh, and don't double click it either.
Oh, it's going to be hard.
It's an Alex Rider
Okay.
pen. It's gonna blow up.
Can I ask what happens if I double click it?
Oh, you'll find out in time.
Looking forward to Point double clicking the pen, throwing it, and it just like disintegrates someone.
Yeah. Well, I will know when it's the right time.
I don't get it.
I felt that one was coming as well. I felt that was.
WRIT, right time.
Didn't Gwen say that?
All right, we'll come back to that next. Hook you. You are a frog.
Ribbit.
There's a lot of that in rugs.
You
Or do
are
let's
a
do-
frog. It's a great line.
So he'll do the frog blink with one eye then the other, and then jump onto the cube that I'm assuming is near him.
Yep.
I'm assuming it just glows like different faces underneath him, as he's still just staring at the Naga.
Yes. What would you like to roll?
2 in a second.
The Naga's just staring at you like, "Are you sentient, you little shit?"
6.
Wait a minute. Is that the same room as? Oh, yeah, that's it. That's the same. That's that room. Yeah, that's the bone room because those two count as one. So.
The count as well when I remember the count correctly.
Yeah.
Okay, you materialize in a what appears to be broken down, deserted room with a massive skeletal snake head popping through a hole in the floor from a black horizon surrounding its body. As you do so, it picks up its head, and suddenly you feel a great sucking force dragging you towards the bone Naga. What would you like to do?
Ribbit.
Accepts fate.
Yeah.
All right, you plop down on top of Lou Grimm's head.
Just a frog lands on his head.
You do. Lou, a frog plummets onto your head. What would you like to do?
We've got frogs now. Okay.
Yes, you are surrounded by bones, and then something suddenly lands on your head and ribbits.
I heard nothing of that.
Neither did
No,
I.
it sounds like you're talking into a cupboard now.
Sound like you were croaking like a frog, actually.
Yeah, I was talking to myself.
Ah.
Fair enough.
He's deciding if he should attack the frog or not. This frog has just landed on his head. It's a great insult to all blood warriors everywhere.
Lou's fully committed to the Blood Naga way of life now. He's known them for about 10 minutes in game time.
All right, Neil, what you got?
Are you ignoring the fish, the frog, or are you just?
I'm gonna cast friends.
On the frog?
Yeah.
You know what? There's worse decisions.
I mean, that's what I want to do whenever I see a frog, so...
Friend!
Hey, because if it was an enemy,
It might just be a frog.
It may just get this.
yeah, but
Be a frog.
now I'm his friend.
So if you're in the frog aisle of IKEA,
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't.
You have advantage on all charisma checks against the creature that you have friended. You have advantage on the friendly frog interactions.
I don't know the tactical benefits of making friends with a random frog that fell out of the ceiling, but I respect
actually
the
didn't
hustle.
realize that's what it did. I thought it
It might be handy.
meant
You never know.
more friends. You know, you sort of charm them, becoming your friend.
Well, they are your friend. They're more likely, to be fair, a friend isn't automatically going to say yes to whatever you say.
Yeah.
They're more likely to help you out, though.
They just feel like, I like this guy, is basically what friends just does, essentially.
Well, it's helping you with the fact that fuck you might not shiv you now.
Yeah, you might
he's
not
a
get
friend.
mugged by the frog.
Whoa, I said it acts as if you were friends with the person.
It's
Good
like, yeah,
point.
being friends with fuck you doesn't mean you don't get stabbed.
No, that's what I said mugged. You're just gonna get robbed, not mugged.
And then I will cast comprehend language.
Or the frog. On yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can find out what this frog's all about.
Does comprehend languages require a language?
Yeah.
Frogs can't talk.
It's okay. Ludgrim doesn't know this. As far as you're concerned, it was.
Is this genuinely the first time that Lou's ever seen a frog? Genuine question.
And yeah, it would be.
Look, they're not
He's not
native
been
to
near.
us.
Fair
He's not
enough.
been near any
The-
swamp.
Fair enough.
Closest thing I've seen a frog
Grunk!
is
The grung.
yeah.
It's a baby grung.
Yeah, this is just a weird grung.
Where did the baby come from?
Ben, what does Fukyu say as a frog?
Ribbit.
Luke, the translation translates as ribbit.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I do not understand what you're saying.
It might be its name.
Fuck you with
We'll come
very
back to
little.
those two in a second.
I'm just
Abby
going to
would be-
leave you now. Nothing personal.
erases
Hmm.
one of them.
Hey.
Alvina, are we at Alvina and Zormir already?
Oh yeah, because you just did Abby. So
Oh yeah, I guess there is only 5. I was like, how have we already done 3 already?
it's because Gwen's just somewhere.
Yeah, I know that. I was just more impressed by how quickly Fukyu and Lu went. But I guess they fell on top of each other. So, Alfina and Zormir, what would you like to do?
I'm going to roll the dice.
Oh, fair.
We're just gonna spend 6 seconds talking with the frog.
I'm sorry, frog. I do not
Yeah.
understand your language. Leaves.
There's nothing personal.
Okay.
Going to go 4.
Are you seriously going
Are you
for?
sure, Neil?
Are you certain about that, buddy?
Uh,
No,
No,
forward.
Don't say anything. Just want to make sure.
I mean, in front of Zormir and Alvina.
That's 3. The ladder spots Catter's 1 space.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I quite like
So,
that.
yeah.
That's
I
why.
wanna be
That's why I
here.
was like, no, let's make sure first, because it would be very
'Cause
funny.
I knew that was.
Lou gets a frog, lands on
Just go
top of
back to
them,
the
then
square
Lou
it
falls on
was.
top of the frog. Would be quite funny.
Squish.
His
Because,
revenge.
you know.
He's just climbing up on the top rope for a body slam.
From the top rope, Lou Grimm with the steel chair.
Steel
Alright.
body. Never mind chair.
Lou with the people's elbow. Which people? The cult. All of the cults.
Lou, you materialize in the bathroom vanities and sinks aisle.
Woohoo.
And as you do so, you come face to face with what looks to be an elderly blood naga. The red hair given way to gray streaks. You can see their scales are slightly sagging, giving a wrinkled appearance to them. And they are wearing a shawl around their neck and upper body as they coil behind a large low down sink that is being dragged out from one of the aisles. All of the nearby lights have been partially broken to give a dim appearance as they whisper out to you in Infernal as you arrive. Lugrim the Fang, I presume?
That's correct.
Your reputation precedes you.
I read it in the blood that you would arrive. Are you ready for your initiation?
Oh no.
I believe I am, yeah.
Do you accept servitude to Atushi the Blood Warrior? Do you accept that all others who worship false entities must be slain in the name of Atushi? And do you acknowledge that you will be rewarded great benefits as you rise the rank of the Blood Order? Then come forward and
When the-
partake in the blood of our enemies as you take the first step down the path of becoming a Bloodmancer.
Ooh.
Sweet, but you are absolutely going to become a warlock again. You've gone the wrong route. You've got a new management warlock position.
It's alright, he's gonna kill this boss as well.
Could be a blood hunter.
I wonder if it's going to be something interesting, like based on like blood kineticist. Is what I'm curious, because that's cool as a concept. I'm down to see what this is. Do it, Lou. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
I missed the last part of that. Repeat again,
the
please,
blood.
Chris.
Take a step forward and partake in the blood of our enemies.
I do that.
And as you step forward, she begins to vomit up blood into the sink.
At least there's a sink there.
You're in the sink
Could
aisle,
have
of
been
course.
worse.
Yeah, you're in the bathroom vanities and sink aisle.
Yeah, but it could have been off the floor.
Yeah, could have been worse. You've probably
You
drank
watch as
worse.
Deep red blood begins to fill up this kitchen or this bathroom sink.
I'll
Yeah.
try and get a toilet.
We've got a toilet.
Yeah. And submerge your face in the blood of our enemies. Do not return until the last moment. For every second you remain face down in the blood of our enemies, you will seep in power. Drink greedily, and you will rise more ready to slaughter than you ever have before.
Just
Number one,
to
does
to
not
remind
need to
you, Lou,
breathe.
you don't need to breathe. You can genuinely do it for days if you want.
Come on, man, breathe!
When the cultist starts panicking because they think he might have died, and he's just like, I'm okay!
He
Just,
just-
thumbs up, he's like, I'm good!
He puts a finger up and says, 1 more minute. 1 minute. Or a thumbs up yell.
Yeah, it's like thumbs
I-
up, and all your face put in the blood.
I got a big smile across my face. I just drink.
Got
Alright,
any
this
more?
will take 2 rounds to do, so you will have to spend your next turn drinking as well. Are you fine with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we will come back to you as Neil kneels down and submerges his face in the sink of blood.
Neat.
Blood for the blood god.
Skulls for the skull throne. I'm not wearing my corn t-shirt today. Damn it, it's in the wash.
All right, now we return to Alvina and Zormir. What would
I'm
you like
sorry, I inconvenienced
No,
you.
do it. It's awesome. I'm really curious to see what happens.
So am I.
I believe the ladders are 6 away, and
Yeah, Alvina's planning to hit a 6, which is the ladder.
you go for the ladders. I'm gonna roll a 5 and hit the try playing the pipes and go another 1, 2. I want to go with this.
You want to go
here.
to the hidden room?
Yeah.
I am also curious, but yeah, Alvina's gonna hit a 6. BAM!
One,
I would.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yay.
Uh,
I just want to see what something's
Turn
for.
up the ladder.
I play a 5. Well, I go 5
Ooh,
and play 1,
I don't see the
2,
floor anymore.
3.
1, 2, 3, 4. How many are you going? 5?
Zomir's going to there, and then he's going to play
Floor
3 on the panpipes to see if it teleports them.
All right. Well, Zormir still has to deal with whatever is in this room.
Yay, trap.
If anything.
There's something.
There's something. There's always something.
Yeah, but Chris said that all the higher floors always have something in them. Oh, another blood naga. And a spirit naga. And a water naga.
Yeah, for
You got the
fuck's
set!
sake.
The trio again.
You do have the set. Give me a charisma saving throw against possession.
It's possession. Okay!
Oh, that's a new one.
That's all right. I've got advantage against spells.
But it's gonna say I've
Double
got
one,
advantage
double
against
one,
possession.
double one, double one! 16's probably fine.
Yeah. 16. Probably makes it.
Succeed. Yeah, 14. You succeed as you watch as a spectral form of a spirit naga attempts to inhabit you. You can glance over and see hiding behind one of the aisles is a spirit naga in a deep trance. While
With a
two
big slit in the back of his head.
looking it out appears to be water and blood whips.
Ooh.
Sorry, what was that?
Water and blood
You
whips.
say-
The spirit
Water and
nagas in
blood.
a trance, the other are having a lightsaber duel with whips made of water and blood.
Okay.
Which is
What would you like to do?
I play the
panpipes.
panpipes. Sorry,
Um,
only briefly
And
stopped.
play the nice tune. Get me the fuck out of here.
The third pipe becomes blocked by a large bubble as it encompasses you and teleports you.
Yay.
Out of the shadow plane.
Out of the shadow plane and into the 9 hells!
But you can no
Oh,
longer
fuck off.
be on the panpipes.
We already knew about that one. That was the treasure room we were pretty certain of. So
I know where the treasure rooms are, so
Yeah.
Zarmir is trying to hit up them as many as he can.
All right, roll me a D100.
11.
11.
Ooh.
Rolling very low on all these treasure rooms for you.
That's because all the best treasure comes out when he's not here.
Yeah. Ooh.
1 ounce block made from an unknown material.
You found
Okay.
you found the baby artifact from A-Rank Adventurers. It turned into a katana when 2 people touched it in that anime.
You got 1 ounce of cocaine.
The block seems to be ever so slightly malleable so that you can imprint the sides of it.
Hmm.
Fuck,
Do
you
you
got an
yourself?
empty C4.
He's got Semtex. 1 ounce of Semtex. That'd be very
It's a
fun.
perfect cube.
Ooh. Currently a perfect cube, because he's poked it, probably. Cool.
Am I getting all the dice things?
Yes.
Just
You're
like,
getting every
oh,
treasure, Zelmir.
Yeah, I was hoping it was one
Hey,
of the pillars here
your
because I
pipes
was just
wearing
like,
dice things.
Nah. We don't see the pillars until we're actually in the room. The treasure rooms are all on the map because of
Yeah.
the thing you got. The pillars are random.
Chris, did I catch his name?
What, the old oracle?
Yeah.
You did not. You went immediately to drinking blood.
You just went, I'm okay with this. I'm committed. I don't need to see an ID.
I probably just have to call you Sir anyway.
Hey, look on the bright side, Lou. We've got, as far as we know, a significant portion of the devils in this universe on our side. So it's probably not a deal with the devil.
It's like, you didn't even check
Oh,
this,
yeah.
this was the right blood naga. This might just be a generic old blood naga who's a bit senile.
They're just crazy. They're just
just gonna
crazy
make
and
you
have
drink some
tuberculosis.
blood.
Yeah, they're just crazy and have
Just vomits the blood and
tuberculosis.
goes, drink.
They do this to everyone.
Yeah.
There was actually, there was a
To
freaking
be fair, he didn't make me. He asked me.
yeah, in an anime that I just watched recently, there is actually just a crazy old man who just goes to everybody who's it. You're the chosen one. You must defeat the demon lord. And then his granddaughter shows up and goes, "Yes, yes, granddad. Let's go. Let's take you to have your medicine." She just does that with everyone. Oh, that would be very funny. Oh, yeah. Zorbe found a cube.
Alright, we'll come back to Zormir in a little bit, as I believe that concludes that round. Alright, let's see if Jones rolls a 2.
What aisle am I in, actually? Yes! I called it!
Oh, poor doggo.
As Jones returns to the start of the map.
Again!
And this is why I let you all pick the number.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Or this game would never end.
hmm
Like many games of Snakes and Ladders do. I am terrified of this space, just for reference, by the way.
One space before the end.
Yeah. Because every time I've played Snakes and
Yeah.
Ladders, it sent me to, like, here.
Yeah, that's a big snake.
Yeah, and I can't
Or
see it,
whatever those creatures are.
and I
Or
can't,
where.
and I can't see it, which is making me nervous.
It's a warp snake.
Yeah.
Send you right back to the start.
What aisle am I in, by the way, Chris?
Let's find out.
As long as it's not the snack aisle, where Alvina will never leave.
No, she will. They'll run out of snacks.
Yeah.
You are in the bookshelves and wall storage aisle.
Ooh.
Ooh, hey.
I
You
could
can
actually
get
use-
educated.
I could actually use some bookshelves. Alvina's got a lot of books and she's just keeping them on the floor.
And she ain't gonna read them, is she?
No, she's been reading them. It's like all the elemental books and things. She's actually got
right,
a lot of
those
books.
I thought you meant like books in general.
No, remember, Alvina has the
Interestingly-
title literate, remember?
It's true. Interestingly, this
In
room
brackets.
has 2 cubes.
Ooh.
One to
It
the
has
left
what?
of the room and one to the right.
It's a bit past Snakes.
How
and Ladders.
far away are they from each other?
About 60 feet.
Okay,
There are 30 in either direction from your current location.
fair.
We
Okay.
can go.
I can't touch them both at the same time. That's what I was checking.
You cannot. They are on opposite sides.
It's worth checking, you know? Cool. Interesting.
Yes. I believe we're going to the Point next as our first away character. The Point. You have a notebook and a magic pen as well as a clock tattoo. What would you like to do? Currently, there's also just a little tick tock, which is just Ed saying it out loud. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick
That's not
tock.
going to get
I
annoying.
wish I could.
Hang
Take a
around.
gold coin out. Take out a gold piece. Hand it to Ted.
Ooh.
Well, it's been lovely spending time with you. I really should get going.
Oh. Oh, and soon I'll be spending time with you. So don't forget to cash that in.
Quickly open up notebook. Note that down. Close it back. With the magic pen, if that does anything.
Doesn't do anything.
Explodes.
Okay.
Well,
Oh,
right
you doubled
words
that.
out on paper.
Before I roll to move on, is there a ladder over there under Cat?
No. Otherwise,
How
we'd
do
have
you
already
get
gone
up?
up.
Yeah.
Oh, you just teleport to the next level.
Oh, okay. So that isn't a locked out place.
No.
No, I realized when I made the map, it didn't make sense of how the teleportation mechanic worked, and I never actually went back and corrected it.
It's close
enough.
enough. This came up last week. The other week.
Yeah, it's like, that's close enough. In theory, there probably should have been a ladder there. But
Fair
fuck it.
Okay. So don't be a stranger, and I'm going to the dice and roll a 6.
That wasn't a time pun.
I know, I couldn't think of one.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Because there's nothing stranger than time.
You could have gone, see you next time.
I'll see you later, alligator. No.
See you next
That's
time would have been a
See you
good
next
one.
time.
Yeah, that's the one.
So,
Rah!
I say that as I show up and go,
Retcon
fuck, I should have said that.
Yeah, I would say that's an easy one.
That's always the worst when you're in those situations.
It is. It's like, I should have said that. That would have been so much
You
funnier.
say something stupid, then you leave and you're like, damn it, I should have said
Right.
that.
Yep.
So,
Much
as
better.
you materialize, a beam of radiant light is directly coming towards you. Give me a dexterity saving throw as you take in the rest of the room.
Don't you hate it when you teleport into a room and you get hit by an orbital laser cannon? Is that another that one? Yes, it is.
But it's shit.
Point. I'm sorry that I've stolen all your luck today because I got a full art Glaceon in pocket today. I've definitely stolen all your luck.
I was lucky over the weekend for reasons I won't say on stream.
Fair.
Not the reasons you're thinking.
I was about to say, congrats.
Not on stream.
Congratulations, Al.
Yeah.
So, I got to hang out with someone cool, and I don't want to be the sort of person that then goes online and goes, I hung out with someone cool.
Fair.
That's what happens.
No, you
Well,
don't
you
want to be
are
that guy and say,
for
I hung
radiant
out
damage.
with someone cool.
I am resistant. I think it's the first time this has actually been relevant.
No, you got shot with a laser before.
That's fair. Then you take
Ow.
12 radiant damage as the beam bounces off of you and continues in a inverse direction back into the room.
Oh shit.
As you take in the rest of the room, it is a aisle of mirrors.
Yeah, I was about to
There
say.
are large standing
Oh,
mirrors,
no.
small personal mirrors, vanity mirrors, square mirrors, all kinds of mirrors, and you can see what appears to be snake reflections in several of them. There's 2 blood nagas, 3 spirit nagas, and a water naga in some of the mirror reflections as they look at you, and the beam appears to be bouncing off of mirrors. It is currently between you and the die, about 60 feet away, and is continuing to bounce around. It will most likely hit you again next round.
I'm having
Oh,
Ein's
good.
burst flashbacks.
Yeah, that's fun. Get with me straight away.
Cash
Thank
shatter.
you.
Do it.
Mind you get a mirror
I'm
for
considering
fuck
it,
you and Zormir.
Does it look like the Nagas are trapped in mirrors, or just that's their reflections and they're somewhere over there.
Looks like they're trapped in mirrors, for they do not appear to be here in the material realm with you.
Okay, it's not like a house of mirrors and they're just around a corner.
That would be very funny.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna just have a quick look down at myself, given that beam bounced off me.
Are you in the mirror?
Mm.
Are you a mirror?
You look down and you see the point.
Okay, I'm gonna step 5 foot to the side.
You do so. You step 5 foot to the side.
So just I'm now out of the direction of the beam.
It is bouncing around and does not have a fixed direction.
It's hitting everywhere because it is light and it moves very fast.
Yes. I would say
It is
out
a
loud.
small moving beam of light.
Out loud, maybe they can hear me. I'm gonna break the mirrors. Please don't kill me for this lets you out.
Dodge.
Let's do it. Let's shatter the mirrors. Point already has bad luck. Let's fuck it up.
Hey, maybe this will overload you. Will you get
Yeah,
the Gandhi,
exactly.
the Gandhi stack
the-
overflow?
Stack overflow on luck.
All right. You cast Shatter, and suddenly, you know what? Describe to me, Al, what happens when you shatter 1,000 mirrors?
When the point shatters 1,000 mirrors.
7,000 years of bad luck.
I put 10k. We're going down.
Yeah, I'm still thinking stack overflow on luck, but effectively it looks like
A glass waterfall?
maybe, and I'm just thinking in various animes where it's just a flash and just glitter of falling very small glass, not the kind that hurts you, the kind that just looks
This-
really cool and glittery.
The stuff that only hurts you if you ingest it.
Yes, that stuff. Just pull out Merida, one chord, just everything smashes in light, and it's just I look very cool doing it.
All right. As you do so, the shards fall to the ground, and as they do, you notice that the Naga's reflections are no longer in the mirrors, but are now in the room with you, as all 6 Naga pause for a moment, staring at each other, staring at you, staring at the other side, staring at what allies they may or may not have here. And there is a tense moment. What would you like to do?
Can I say that? Okay, you're welcome. How about we all just hit the dice separately, and if we pass again later, Ferret, then
Then
deal
we
with it
square
then.
up.
Yep.
4 of the Naga begin casting 5th level spells.
I don't have counterspell. I'm just gonna hide and hope they're aiming at each other. Hide behind the remains of a mirror frame.
Protect me, Cone.
You do so. We'll come back to you in a second. As we return to Fukyu in now fallen to the floor of bones. Your perch has vanished. And you are right next to the die in one of the bone rooms. What would you like to do, Fukyu?
So he's still frog.
You
Unless he took a point of damage when he fell onto loose head earlier.
Nope, loose head, perfectly soft.
Perfectly soft metal.
Vermilion.
Those
It's
rubbery bones.
aluminium.
To be fair,
Then
he has retractable,
Detachable
iron,
horns, yeah.
whatever the special fancy metal was, horns.
Yeah, I do like frogs.
Emberlock horns.
Yeah, you got envelope
Um,
cord. It just like turned into a cradle.
fair enough. Then yeah, he's just gonna jump on the cube again.
All right, pick a number.
It is
5. You dodged the slip slide again.
4, 5. Could be quite funny.
Yep.
Plunge
Loot.
back into the bone room.
More bone looting.
More bones.
Who we got?
Do this.
Where is my list?
Who
Okay,
fuck
so
you,
we live
fan?
We've got 5
and
left.
them. We do. Just roll me a d8. We'll see. Rerolls on a 1 and any pre-existing ones. So 3 and a 6.
Reroll.
Oh, immediate.
Oh, I guess technically that'd be.
And again.
And again.
Wait, 1 second. I forgot I'm supposed to add 1 to all of these because I actually have a list of 1 to 7.
All right.
So, you know what? Rerolling an 8 because I don't have an 8 and that would have been more simple.
Fair enough.
So it's a 1.
So yeah, it's a 1 then.
Alrighty then. You materialize in a void of stars.
Ooh.
Frogs
Interesting.
in space.
Space frog.
Yeah, it said space
mental-
pigs.
My mental picture is just all around me a familiar face.
Faces.
Just-
Turns out that's the bit of the forest that is just off the edge.
Yes, the void. That's where we ended up earlier when we went downstream.
As you float, 2 eyes
Witness.
appear in the void. Large spectral eyes, just opening as if only the eyes exist. You watch as the eyes blink at you, and then you hear a voice in your head. Why, hello there. I don't believe that.
If you're talking, Crispy, it's not coming through.
I don't believe we've met. I heard it.
Apparently, I'm slightly louder.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah.
Why
Hello.
hello there?
I don't believe that we've had the pleasure of meeting yet. I believe you go by the name Fuck You, Frog You. What's this other 5 you've got here?
Touche.
Touche.
Monica.
Monica.
Why, you have quite many names. But I'm only interested in one thing. The untapped potential within you. You seem to be adept at transformation magics.
Ooh.
Ribbit.
Ribbit.
Yes, I agree. I must ask you, why this school of magic? Other casters I come across, they have a specialization, but they're generally broader in their approach. From what I can see here, in the last several weeks that you've been traveling through these jungles, you've primarily only cast Polymorph and Steel Wind Strike.
And the special mansion.
Yeah, Magnificent Mansion.
That doesn't count.
Transform nothing into something.
And I must ask you, why is that? Do you not know more spells?
At this point, fuck you's gonna drop the frog form. He's just well, I've done a few more spells, but why use more spells than what works, really?
A whole cosmos of possibilities, endless solutions, creative designs, and you go for simplicity. What
I
does
mean,
magic mean to you?
I mean, I play a few strings on my lute here, and some magic happens. I don't really know that many spells.
Magic is a feeling for you, then.
Kinda.
I see. What else? Tell me about your relationship with magic. How did you begin your journey?
It's been that long ago, I don't really remember.
What was the first spell you ever cast?
Stab.
Stop.
Checks out.
I see. Well then.
Everything he does is magic.
But along the point, somewhere, I have become immortal.
I don't quite see that, but
That's just how good it is. It's that well hidden.
that well hidden, is it?
Smite.
But
Uh,
Well, I must say, I don't quite know what to make of this conversation.
nah, not many people do.
I get that a lot.
For some, magic is a pursuit of knowledge, of skill, but for you, it seems to come almost naturally in a performance of chaos.
Oh yeah, that sums me up to a T.
So should magic be chaotic rather than orderly?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, magic is always chaos.
Hmm. That is not what I've observed when monitoring Zormir.
Oh yeah, don't trust anything he does. He does
Okay.
things weird.
Wondering if that was who this was.
Oh, the witness. Yeah, it was the witness.
And what about the point? They have a similar school of magic to you?
Oh, he's more flowy and fancy, and yeah,
And you're stabby.
yeah. I'm pointy.
Pointy.
My brain just went to the point writes entirely in like italics, really fancy font, and the point and the fuck you is like permanent marker in bold.
No, fuck you is Doctor Chicken Scratch writing.
Yeah, but
Do your
Oh my
wingdings and
friends.
windings.
And if you could request one thing from magic, what would it be?
Power.
Power.
If fuck you gets
What is power?
fuck you gets access to Wish.
Oh,
It will be the worst thing anyone's ever done.
What? I mean, I've never really been asked that before.
Yeah, I never thought I'd get this far.
Is there
There's also
multiple answers?
What's different about you compared to the other two, and to Lou as well, and Gwent? You seem to have an aura of evilness.
I've been told that many times, yeah.
Do you agree that magic should be for all, then? Good and evil.
Yeah. More for me, though.
More for evil.
No, not evil. Me.
Not evil, specifically.
he
Fuck
wants
yous.
greed magic.
Fuck yous learnt from watching the point.
Okay.
Be
Greed
selfish.
So you're saying magic should work slightly differently for evil people, in that it
No.
concentrates the fewer there is.
No, I said magic should work for me differently. It should do whatever I want it to do.
Fuck yous trying to create the Sith religion. Currently.
I say the conservation of ninjas. The less ninjas there are, the better they are at being ninjas.
He's trying to become Larfleeze. He's trying to become an Orange Lantern himself.
I was gonna say,
What's
yeah.
mine?
What's mine is mine. What's yours is mine.
Everything is mine.
Like, the witness is just trying to figure out what this whole magic thing should work for. Write the new laws of magic. She needs to understand what the people want.
Mine is mine and mine alone. And
All of the magic should belong to me and nobody else.
What's mine is mine. What's yours is mine.
I mean, other people can use magic. They just have to pay me for it.
Oh, toll booth.
Fuck you gets to
And
the
everyone
rights to
becomes a warlock.
magic.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
you've
Then-
just made yourself right side.
Yeah.
The magical
Yeah.
toll booth on
Sounds
Eldritch
lovely.
Blast.
You've used one too many Eldritch Blast today. I hear that. Now you need to go pay some the toll. Go see
Your
the
free trial
goblin.
of Warlock has run out.
I just
If
close
you
the
are
notification and keep
so-
using it.
Just
Alright,
like
let Chris finish, y'all.
Yeah.
You can shift us as much as you want.
Oh, I thought you were trying to say something. Sorry.
no, it's just like when your spell turn runs out, a little imp comes up and says, "You come on, pay up."
Come on, hand it over.
And you know it'll be in the middle of combat. Just right when you don't want it to happen.
Yeah.
But I paid for my spells last week. Well,
A
that was
little
last
pay-
week's spells.
A little paperclip pops up. I see you're trying to cast Fireball. Would you like any help?
3 gold.
Put the money in the bag.
And no one gets hurt.
Well,
Yes.
maybe.
When
If
fuck
I
you rules
may
the world.
ask you, would you participate in an experiment of mine? You see, I have enough power with the weakening of the stranglehold to change one small rule locally.
Okay. What rule?
Well, the distribution of magic, of course, as you were mentioning.
Everyone
What do you want to change it to?
Everyone should start with a 9th level spell slot. Everyone. Can't be wish. Anything else?
Well, that's a little complicated. How best do I explain this to you? It will allow you to siphon other people's magic.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't
What does
know
that
how.
entail?
Do you want a breakdown of the exact logical reactions?
Well, no. Does it mean that I can steal their spell slots or something like that?
You can steal the energy that governs their magic, yes.
So I can steal their spells?
Well, not the knowledge of the spells.
No. Just the ability to cast the spells.
Just the power of the spell.
Okay. So, like, if they're going to cast it a 6-circle spell, I can steal that 6-circle spell.
No. Not quite like that. No, because that would be the knowledge of the spell, not the power.
No. Just the power behind it.
And yes.
Ah, yeah. Let's do that then.
Very well. And as you're floating there, you begin to grow 2 large fangs.
Magic
Each
vampire.
of them are tipped with a twilight crystal at the tip of them.
Which Twilight?
What do you mean, which twilight? Or,
The one
The
from
sparkle.
Spy X Family. I think that's how Jiangxi work, I think, isn't it? The hopping vampires, I think they eat
yeah,
magic, don't they?
I don't know if they eat magic, but I know they definitely bounce around.
I think they're doing some things at least. I think they literally like devour spell slots.
Hmm.
It's kind of cool. You're just a Jiangxi goblin. That's horrifying.
yes, you gain a magical draining bite attack.
Jesus Christ!
So, any spellcaster, he bites. He gets
Well,
whatever
lose-
spell.
Will lose mana, or effectively lose mana, and Fuki will regain mana.
Yep. You bite people to get your
Yeah.
spell slots back is hysterical. That is awesome.
Just be like, launch me at that lich. It'd be like the cookie cutter
Cookie
shark
cutter
bit.
shark. Yeah. I've just realised you are
Alright.
literally a Pathfinder goblin because there is a biting goblin in Pathfinder. Genuinely. But it can steal health, not
You are proficient with your bite, blah, 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 blah.
Natural one, d6 damage, classic one.
Well, technically, I don't even know if it should do damage. You're stealing mana. I don't think it really matters if you do a d6.
Oh, fair.
I might could just do like a d4. It is supposed to be just a sharp dagger
He's
attack.
acquiring mana, not stealing.
Yes, and then I need to also think about the balancing of it. You'll probably take the lowest level, but I need to think about how it works for creatures that don't technically have levels. Yeah, I'll work with some sort of conversion thing. But for now, you have a magic bite attack.
Sweet.
Okay.
Cool.
Where Abigail was next. See if Abigail can actually finally get out of this trap.
Come on, Abby. You got this.
Nope. She was so close, and then something went wrong.
Tragic.
Just let.
She's safe again.
I blame Gwen.
If only Gwen had let Abigail go.
Alrighty, who's next?
Lou's drinking blood.
Lou.
Yeah.
Lou, you continue this round drinking blood.
Yes. Do I taste the metallic taste of blood?
I don't think you have taste
You
buds.
Right. Can't remember if we gave you taste receptors or not. I think we did.
I can't
There's
remember.
like,
I don't know, but I was more meaning because I'm made of metal. Would I be able to taste
fair enough.
the iron in the blood?
But you do that, so we'll come back to you next round to actually resolve that.
I'm like Barney out of The Simpsons,
Yeah.
just under the
Gung,
tap.
gung, gung, gung. No, you just stuck your head in a barrel, mate. It is Zormir.
Alrighty then, Zormir, what would you like to do?
Alternatives. Which
Alternate
is me.
Ooh,
That's what
into
you
the
think.
unknown.
Yeah, I don't know what it's gonna be
1,
in this
2,
section now.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
The rules have changed.
Yep.
What?
You hit
What's
the
going on?
actual, you hit the wall, and bounced.
Yep, the upper floors have bouncing walls. Because the rules progress every couple levels. Alrighty
Yeah.
then.
Okay.
Because, gotta have some variety to the named rules.
Now, what kind of trap is this?
Trap. Is it another water trap? He's over back under the water.
No, it is a triggered trap as you are in the restrictive section.
Okay.
Or maybe not. Actually, no, I got this better flavor-wise. As you arrive in this aisle, Zormir, you catch sight of what looks to be several different strange contraptions. There's large cages all about, what appears to be bear traps and some sort of springing net gun. And as you do so, you realize that some of the shelves items have dislocated and fallen to the floor. And at your foot is what can only be described as a large circular disc with a little bit of weight, almost like a landmine, inscribed with arcane glyphs. And as it activates, a wall of force cube entirely encompasses you. That's it.
I play a 1 on the flute. I'm like, no.
Okay. Okay. You do so. You get out of the trap.
I kind of wish I was there in a weird way because I've got that hammer that can smash walls of force. That would be cool.
You find yourself floating in the void with a vampiric fuck you and 2 large eyes. Ah, a test subject.
Test subject.
Yes. Zormir, could you help test a new rule I'm experimenting with? It is for the pursuit of scientific discovery and defining the laws of magic.
Scientific
giving him-
discovery.
You don't know,
No.
and it's got teeth.
You don't know what the rules are.
That would
Uh,
defeat the
It's
purpose of the
science,
experiment.
Zormir.
It would
Why
defeat
is
the-
he got-
Science.
Why is he looking at me like he's going to bite me?
He
I
always
think
looks
he
like
always looks like that. So will you
I'm-
help me? You are, after all, one of my patrons, aren't you?
Guess so. Yes. I
Right,
appreciate
then
all your help with the.
I hope
This?
so. Yes, I hope the ring and index have proven useful to you and cataloging the various forms in Arcanine. I have gathered quite a lot of data from it, and to that I owe you. My creation would not be possible without that knowledge. Now, could you please float over to Fukyu for a second?
You are being rescued. Please do not resist. Is what I'm just getting to.
Okay. What's going on? What does she want me to do? And what are you about to do?
Fukyu, would you like to test your new ability?
Yes. Tommy, give me your hand.
As in, actually, my hand.
Yeah, your
Is-
hand. Not armored or
uh,
anything like that.
Okay, I won't give you the pink one. Wait, is the pink gone? Is the pink one
The
gone?
pink gauntlet.
Is the
Yeah,
pink?
yeah, it evaporated once it merged
Yeah,
back
that
together.
evaporated ages ago.
It's not pink anymore. Oh, I don't have the candy floss hand anymore. There you go.
Oh, that's a shame.
Might be some lingering sweetness on it. I don't know.
Okay, that's good then. It'll taste better.
If you
And
have
then
a
just
joy buzzer,
sink
I'm
his
going to
fangs
smack
in-
you one.
He's already just bitten you.
Yeah.
Ow!
Okay, give me an attack roll with advantage because there is a chance Zormir flinches from natural instinct.
It's not against the armor class though, because you specifically took the armor off, didn't you? So he could bite it.
It
Yeah,
will be.
this
This
is my-
is your DC 10 plus Dex. This will be a Dex or Strength attack, your choice, with proficiency.
With proficiency, so that's a +5. So it'd be a +9, +5 to this roll.
Yes, since your Tifa are finessed because they are daggers.
So +5 is 23.
You want me to take off my armor stuff so I can see what my actual
Your
armor
AC.
was?
What's your dex score, Bob?
Yeah, it's just 10
My
plus
dex
Dex.
3.
So it's
Okay,
13.
Okay, so unfortunately, you're not the most dexterous person. You normally withstand attacks rather than, actually getting out of the way of them because you're more of a tanky fella. And you feel the fangs pierce into your skin as pain radiates up your arms. And
Were you
can
bit by
feel-
Junior?
You
Nah.
can feel some energy leaving you.
Okay.
Zormir, what is the lowest level spell slot you have available?
Lowest level spell slot. Okay. I've got first level.
Who's first?
All right, you lose that first level spell slot.
Why is
You regain a first level spell slot.
I didn't have any missing, so do I gain a first level spell slot?
No, you
It
still
could-
can't carry more.
It could be a random first level spell is instantly cast. That'd be pretty funny. From your list.
You
Could
have nowhere to store the spell. You may optionally choose to expend the energy and cast something now.
I'm going to roll a d8 just to see what I cast.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool mechanic, right?
Yes, because the way because there's already predefined rules about how soul levels
So-
work with magic.
Okay, I cast...
Hilariously, it works the same way as electrons and a nuclei.
I think,
Oh, no.
it'd be
Hang
a
on.
d6 that I need to spell because two of the spells are from the loop.
Okay, cool.
Well, you don't expend the energy off the loot, so I'll let you cast it for free.
Okay, so it'd be a protection from good and evil.
Ooh.
You're casting it on yourself or Zormir?
I think.
Protection
Yeah,
from yourself.
yeah. Let's cast it on Zormir because I'm buying him.
Did you just cast a spell on me by biting me?
Yeah.
Using your spell slot.
Why do I feel my magic drained?
Ah, don't worry about it.
That is so weird. What kind of messed up vampire have you turned him into?
Well, strictly speaking, he's not undead.
I know, but the biting.
I'm
But
immortal.
that does not make a vampire.
I know, but it's a weird way of doing it. It's very vampiric. Way of... Could you not just
Biting
have
is
them
a
touch
natural
them and
way
drain it?
that- Biting is a natural way that carnivores absorbed nutrients.
This is cool.
Okay. At least he didn't draw some blood with it. That's weird.
Hey, you didn't roll damage.
Just like the magic came out.
Oh, it's
Was
like
there
it's like my healing dagger. Well, it doesn't really heal anymore.
To be fair, he did genuinely bite you, and there is a little bit of blood there.
Yeah.
At least he didn't drink it. That would be bad. You might actually start becoming a bit vampiric.
I don't think
Nah,
that's
blood tastes like copper.
That's not how vampires work.
I know. But...
That's how Wendigos work. Get it right. Get your monsters right.
I mean, if they're
Goblins.
no, that's how the flesh eaters in Warhammer work.
Oh, yeah.
But I will return to you, Zormir, for I have something to discuss with you too. But we'll do that in a second once the pain subsided, or has subsided.
Okay.
As we move over to Alvina.
Yay! Okay. I think I will hit the left dice for a 4.
For a 4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty then.
I could hit a 6, but I'm wondering if the edges are a bit weird at the moment, so...
Three on for 5.
Oh, shit!
Oh,
Oh, please be
Yes.
Destiny! Please be Destiny!
Only left
All
on here
right.
yet.
If
1 to 8. 8 on a reroll, because that makes more sense. And a reroll in any of the existing ones.
I know there's 2 left that aren't here yet.
2!
Yeah.
Come on, Destiny.
Good.
Come on, Destiny.
got death and
Unfortunately, it's
destiny.
not to Destiny.
Yeah.
No, it's not the other one of Alvina's. Who have I met?
Morph.
It could be Morph.
Oh, I
I'm
forgot
down for
Morph.
Morph. I'm down with Morph.
It's Death, Destiny, and Morph.
I've never met Death. Alvina's the only character that's not died.
So,
Oh no, fuck
as
you,
you
met
step
Death.
into
I've
this
met Death.
aisle,
Yeah.
this aisle is filled with
Oh, fuck you, Death, yeah.
black
Mm.
template gravestones.
Hey!
Hey.
It is Death. Alvina gets to meet Death.
And as you do so, you suddenly keel over and die.
Damn it.
Oh,
Was that it? But you saying you've not died?
I've just died.
the only way to kill Arvina is with an instant death.
Literal instant death doesn't do damage effect, yeah.
You rise from your body. Not a ghost, but a soul still lingering to it for the next minute before you disattach and fly away to the heavens, or whoever owns the rights to your soul.
Because this is.
What would you like to do?
Do I see
I
my...
see
Did you say I
Alvina.
see my body?
Yep, you're standing over it.
Right. I'm gonna pick it up.
You attempt to, but you are incorporeal and your hands go through.
I'm going to lie down in my body.
You attempt that too, but your body
Is there.
almost forces you back out.
I'm gonna try and force
There's
my
a
way back in.
resistance to it.
I'm gonna try and force my way back in. 'Cause that's Alvina's style. Get the. Nope, stop that.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
mine.
Give me a charisma check.
I'm
Ooh.
wonderful at those, aren't I? 6, yeah.
Unfortunately, while you try to possess your own body, you do not succeed.
Hmm. Do I have
Anything else you
something
would
for
like
this?
to do?
I'm waiting for you. Yeah, just wait the Reaper's even there, or the Reaper just to go say something. You
Is
go,
there? I'm gonna look around. Is there anybody else in the room?
There is. I just want to see what you would do first. As you glance up, there is a skeletal figure in a suit and brimmed hat, smoking as a wisp of smoke coils up and forms the letters H and I.
Hi.
Alvina is literate.
Yeah, she is. She's very literate.
Can confirm.
I gotta
For
say,
Alvina.
I don't think I ever expected to see you here.
Neither did I.
The Zormir I catch every other weekend, but the elusive Alvina.
Oh, are you the Reaper?
That I am, little lady, that I am.
Oh, well, fair enough. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. You know, it's probably good that I got a word with you because the new rules are going to affect you most.
Oh, okay.
As I've already spoken with several of your compadres,
Mm.
I've decided that the idea of continued existence and undeath post-mortem is something that's undemocratic and needs to go the way of the whole. You catch my drift.
I think so. One moment.
And as a creature who naturally
Lasts a while.
cycles upon death,
Okay.
there ain't going to be a second round. No more reincarnation for you. No paradise. No second, third, or fourth. How do you feel about that?
Does Alvina understand the concept of reincarnation to begin with? Or did she genuinely just think it was one and done? Genuinely checking. Don't know.
While you were raised partially by a dragon, how much of elven culture do you know?
She lived in the woods. She lived in an elven village. She's kind of elven princess because she's daughter of a chief. So kind of.
Yeah, then you would be aware because the whole one of the biggest reasons for why elves don't mind throwing themselves into pyres as a sign of like devotion to like the Summer Queen or any of the other insane Fey rituals is that their culture is very much founded on the idea of death and rebirth. It is a effectively they believe in that idea of karma, of if you show worship to the Summer Queen in this life, you will be rewarded in the next when you reincarnate. And obviously a large practice that elves are taught from the very get-go is how to meditate on their past lives. So it is an integral part of elven society and culture that young children are taught straight away of how to inhabit knowledge from past lives, how to almost take the maturity of past lives and incorporate it partly into your personality. You are a continuation of a cycle.
Yeah.
Rather than an individual.
And he's going basically. There isn't it's not going to be a cycle. Is his thought, right?
Yes. Another big point, because souls are destroyed when they are consumed by monsters, one of the biggest fears and taboos that could happen to an elf is to have their soul destroyed rather than it go naturally. Because if you die in any natural way, your soul will just go to the gods.
Mm.
But if you are killed by a monster, or you're captured by a monster and consumed by a monster for power, or if your soul is turned into a soul shard, or it's captured by a lich or anything, then there is no cycle. Your cycle stops. So it's a more permanent form of permadeath. Similarly, of why warlock contracts are also heavily frowned upon in elven culture, unless it's to a fey deity or like an archfey, because there is a contract there of they'll get your soul, but they will also release you to be renewed, and you'll work for them in the next life.
Mm.
So they don't tend to consume and destroy your soul.
That makes Alvina's one to figure out how to eat souls very weird. It just makes a lot more sense. It's like, yeah, it's still about that. But yeah.
Yes, how you interpret that and how aberrant an elf you are is up to you.
I mean, I'd kind of like to have another run. That's the whole point.
Is it though? Last I checked, you're the only one privileged with that.
Am I?
Zormir doesn't get a second life. OQ doesn't certainly get a second life, no matter how much he tries to evade me. The point ain't got another one in him. Lou Grim, well, Lou Grim's barely holding on to this one.
Yeah.
So why do you get to be reborn again and again, and the others, they get one go around?
Well, I don't know. Guess I was brought up properly.
Well, I just need to know if you're gonna fight me on this.
I mean, yeah.
Fair enough, little lady. Not gonna hold
That's
it
what I
again?
do.
Yeah. It's entirely fair.
Well, you try and work it out regardless, though. The rules are going to change. I just thought it'd be polite to let you know. Upon my birth, there ain't gonna be no more rebirth. And my time is coming. It's coming mighty quick.
I'm gonna do something stupid. I don't know if how this is gonna work, Chris. I just go entirely fair. I'm gonna try and bite him.
Okay.
Alright, let me just cool let's see.
I'm assuming this is not going to work and I'm gonna get fucked over by it, but that's what Alvina would do. So
Oh yeah, it's definitely what Alvina would do.
yeah.
But yeah, it's not gonna work.
She's not taking a swing or anything, she's specifically trying to bite down.
Yeah.
And I am finding a Reaper stat block. Ooh, Greater Reaper. Yeah, let's use you. Okay.
Okay.
Make me an attack roll with your bite.
Okay. Am I still raging?
You got permanent rage yet?
Yeah, I'm on the unstop. Technically, it stops on being dead. That's just how rage works in general, but I'm not sure how this
no, you
would
died.
Yeah. So I do have the endless rage, but it is very specifically even on that one, being dead stops it. So I will rage then, and then do it.
Okay.
Unarmed attack.
You had to fucking crit bite the fucking Reaper, didn't you?
Look, I don't know what's gonna happen, but
All right, you deal damage to the Reaper.
Yay.
Reaper takes a step back. You sure you want to do this?
She's still clamped down. Okay.
Pull his hand back. Alright. You want me to make this fair or you want this unfair? Your choice.
I mean, fair's the best bet.
You're gonna have to let go if you want to say what you're saying.
Ah, fair. I mean, fair's the best bet, right?
Alrighty then. Well, why don't you just wait here then and I'll go gather up some more corpses for you.
Sorry, guys.
As he pulls out as he flicks his smoke down to the ground and his bony hand goes to his revolver and he aims it to the sky and he fires it repeatedly.
So he's Texan?
Of course he's Texan.
Lou Grim, you raise your head having drunk all of the blood. How do you feel?
Hey, at least Lou finished the drink.
A little damp, but that was to be expected.
That's fair. You are shot dead.
Huh.
You slump over, your head falls back into the now empty, stained sink. The elderly Blood Naga whispers, oh, I guess he couldn't hold his drink. We'll return to you. Fukyu and Zormir. We return to you. I guess our talk will have to wait.
Why?
Like I said, I need to wait for the pain to subside. This will hurt
It's
a little.
subsided already. It's fine.
As you were shot dead.
Ow!
Oh!
Wrong pain.
Chris, weirdly found... Just found something out weirdly, Chris. The rage does last through death. It doesn't... It stops if I'm specifically unconscious, not dead. That's weird, okay?
Rage death. The body's just...
Oh!
You can't get more unconscious.
Yes, Fukyu, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, it specifies unconscious, not incapacitated. So weird.
21.
21. You two are shot dead.
I'm sorry that I've caused the weirdest TPK, but...
It's only technically a TPK if we all fight him.
Well, I hope you do, because Alvida's going now.
And last but not least, the point. What trap are you in again?
Mirror trap that...
Oh, the mirrors! Yeah, you're hiding and about to get shot!
You're hiding from all of the Naga. And then you're shot dead.
Best of it is you'd see yourself get shot dead.
All the mirrors were broken, I'm fine.
You see the mirror
Yeah.
shards.
For that trauma, I'm still dead, but... Yeah, oh, just in the mirror shards, I just watched myself die 5 different ways.
Yeah.
You see, we all get teleported into one room and you see Death with a bite mark. You see the Reaper with a bite mark?
You do, as all of you find yourselves as opening your eyes and finding yourselves pale of skin in the same now twisting into a boss fight room as Alvina and a skeleton gangster with a gun.
Wait, does this mean I'm actually a vampire now?
Bearing
I
in
don't know,
mind.
but Alvina, did you really pick a fight with death?
He started it!
That's true, he does
Ow.
start it.
How did he
Alright.
start it?
Well,
Now, calm down. Let me go quickly over the rules.
Mhm.
What
I
rule?
win, you all stay dead. You win, you all come back to life. You hear? Those are my terms and conditions.
Oh God, we have to beat up death.
What's the game?
Simple. Life and death.
I imagine he
It's a
twirls the
fight.
gun at that moment, right?
Yeah. And he's gonna try and get his bloody hand undone, but we'll do that next time, as he's gonna start grappled apparently.
Bearing in mind that the point and fuck you have
Glop.
Glocks.
Please,
clock.
I've got a Gatling gun.
Well, a lot of us do actually have
Death
guns.
give fuck you and the point.
I think
Yeah, we've
I've
got like the
got the
holy gun things.
We don't know if he's
Yes.
We don't know if he's unholy. To be fair,
No, it's just death.
he might be. He might be just other. You genuinely don't know that Radiant works on him.
It might be necrotic.
He might be necrotic. We don't
Which-
know.
Either way,
Oh, sorry, he might do
He
necrotic
just
blast,
said
which
that
means I'm resistant.
here's a Glock.
we will find out next week when we do a boss battle
and
Against...
Gwent
for an
appears.
initial intermission in the game.
Oh yeah, possibly Gwent gets shot dead as well. We're not sure yet.
Now, does calm emotion
We'll find
work
out
on the
next
god of death?
Not good.
I know
Not the
it
god
wouldn't.
of death.
Yeah, the pillar of death. I know.
I don't
He's
think
not a
the-
god. He doesn't even
Yeah.
exist yet.
Yeah, he's an other.
I don't think protection
But
from
we'll find
good
out
and
next week
evil will
when
help.
I have a very lovely Reaper stat block that I'm going to modify to specifically how I want it.
Yeah.
And also we have a nice big boss battle map that I'm just going to scribble at some point.
Final
you-
destination, no items.
Yeah. Did you expect, Chris, us to pick a fight with a pillar on the way to Fuck You's new house?
That's a possibility. I'll have to be born somewhere.
It's always going to be a possibility.
That's a big yes.
Alvina meets death, decides, I don't like you very much. Attacks immediately.
I
It's
don't like the fact that you're not going to
appropriate.
let me go round again. That's your problem.
Yeah! It's the point of her culture!
I messaged Chris about this. I feel like everyone else needs to know as well. Last time the point met the Reaper gave the point a design for a kills everything gun.
Yeah.
Point bot has that gun. Point bot is not here.
That's true.
Ah.
Someone point
Don't
bot.
worry. Death have a stat block and therefore he can be
Yeah.
killed.
Can the
Some-
point call point bot?
Yes.
Or at least he can be defeated.
Yeah.
As I say, I feel like it'll be Deus Ex Machina. Literally.
You
given
know,
the
like
point
a
bot is
whistle
point
or
bot.
something.
I want to try and eat death.
We'll see next week.
Okay, guys, this is the concept that Alvina currently wants.
No, you're not.
Do I
eating
get
that.
death powers if I eat death?
No, because he
Okay.
doesn't exist.
So you get all the powers of dead.
All the powers of dead, yes.
Mm.
I'm also just like it's fucking weird. The barbarian rage mechanics for this is weird already. I don't think it could, because this is a scripted you die, it works.
Mm.
Because it doesn't work normally, but it's like this is special, it works. It definitely works,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, to be fair, while you're all technically dead, it's all flavor anyway. You can continue on with your existing health and stat blocks.
yeah, that's what I was assuming.
I just need an excuse to get you all to the boss battle fight so we can have a nice, good boss battle break up in between the stage areas.
Yeah.
And you know I can handle
There's
my
actually going to be
drink.
a lot of combat here. It's mostly spaced out, single encounters.
Yeah. Which is cool and fun, and I like it. I haven't had a good boss fight for a while.
But yes, next week we fight the Reaper.
I
We didn't see what happens.
love that Gwent's gonna come back again after missing a session into a boss fight with something that we were going to talk with.
Hang on. Yep. Don't,
Not just a
Nobody
boss
say
fight.
anything!
Nobody tell TR. Make sure TR doesn't watch this.
Yeah,
Next time, Chris,
He
put
doesn't
TR in a
usually.
situation and then kill him.
the last time... Yeah,
And just don't say.
the last time Gwent missed a session, we picked a fight with Salvin the Mighty. I just want to point this out. And this is the other session that we picked a fight with the
This isn't-
Reaper.
This is not just a boss fight he's coming straight in there. It's a fight against the Reaper.
Yeah.
It's not fucking Jamie's Reaper, so we're fine.
Look, my
Because that
Reaper's...
one is an impossibility.
Look, my
That is
Reaper... My Reaper is straight up taken from a book series, so that doesn't count.
Yes,
The
your Reaper
twins!
is
This is the
death.
equivalent of the twins.
Your Reaper is death incarnate.
It's a demon.
Yeah, but that's irrelevant. How do you think he's going to react when he finds out
Mm.
we're going to fight the Reaper?
Yeah, make sure everyone make sure TR does not watch the session. Very important.
He
He's
doesn't
already watching
usually.
this session.
Yeah, he's gonna get to the end of this, just hearing you, and be like, "Well, I kind of already just watched it."
Damn it.
Like,
You know, it's not like TR asks us permission to watch the stream.
Oh, I didn't know they were watching at the moment.
I'm. Oh, are they?
No, I have no
we
clue.
asked
They
him
might
if
be.
he's caught up, and he's like, nope.
There's-
That's why I just posted in the chat. TR, do not watch this week's session.
Yes, it'll be funny if you don't.
Yeah,
Or
just someone.
watch the first half. Don't watch after a certain timestamp.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
wait,
wrap it
we're
up
going
there.
to
Yeah,
fight
let's wrap
the
up.
Reaper?
Return next week for the party versus the Reaper. Good night.
See ya.
Ah,
I don't know.
I don't mind.
I'm sorry, guys.
I mean, it's going to happen either way.
It was gonna happen eventually when Alvina dies. It turns out, but
Maybe Cat can save Alvina.
No,
I've no.
they're different.
I have no
Cat
idea.
wouldn't. Cat wouldn't save Alvina because cataclysms cause chaos, and chaos is death. And
I don't know.
destruction.
Cat might be down to take over the domain of death as well and put it under new management. That'd also be very
Please,
funny.
no.
I am
I'm
down. I am down for
I'm
the
da-
cycle of reincarnation to be a lucky dip.
I'm down for giving Ted time for death. Time for death? No. Reincarnation
Yeah.
is now a queue. You have to wait your turn.
I mean, they did that in
Oh yeah, like
Supernatural.
in Beetlejuice.
Jeez.
You gotta take your number
The
every
freaking
scene.
yeah, the rig, the
Is that-
paradise.
No. Oh god. You have to wait your turn, but also you'll reincarnate as whatever's funniest.
Yeah, that'd be a very good one for Cat actually. Whatever seems appropriate at the time. They just got a big spin wheel with everything on. But yes, that is all we've got time for this week. I didn't expect this to happen. I'm gonna be honest.
Nope.
Uh,
I don't think anybody did.
the crit.
No.
But that was a lot of
If you
fun.
had got-
So, nope.
If you had got Morph, we would have been fine. But because
Yeah, if I got Morph, we'd have been fine. I love Alvina likes Morph. Alvina had a decent shot. This was the only one I'm pretty sure she would have picked a fight with. She likes all the others as far as she's aware. She's not met the Witness. She's not met the Reaper before. Have I met all the others? I've definitely met Ted. I've met Cat and Destiny because... Yes, I have.
I don't
Yeah,
know if
the-
you've met the Witness.
I've not met the Witness. I've not met the Witness and the Reaper. Those are the two I know I haven't met.
Yes,
let me
I
see.
don't think the point's met the witness and has only met Cat by being in the room when she was eating Sullivan the Mighty.
Yeah. I can't remember if I'm missing any.
Morph, but yeah, you've
I've definitely met Morph. Alvina likes Morph. Morph, Cat, Destiny, Witness, Reaper. There's 5.
Dead. Fine.
Ted. I'm missing 1. Who am I forgetting? Or have we
Witness,
not met
Reaper,
the 7th?
Morph, Destiny, Ted. You've not met the 7th one yet.
Okay, cool. Nobody's met the 7th one yet. Cool.
There's one unknown.
hang on.
Okay.
And then I'm probably capping it at 7, because I think 7 pillars is good.
7 Pillars is good.
I'm trying to work out what the whole is. We've got death, chaos, magic.
Chaos and nature.
Yeah, Chaos.
Technically, Cat is nature.
Okay,
It's
death,
just embodies
nature,
spirit nature.
chaos, bad jokes.
Time.
Yep, timing.
Magic.
We've
Yes.
said magic twice now.
I
What's
didn't type it
morph?
down the first time. though. Creativity, I think, is morph.
Morph is the pillar of dreams.
Oh, the dream. Yeah.
Because they're all supposed to inhabit a major part of reality.
Yeah. It could be
Nature.
space.
I
Yes.
was gonna say, is there a pillar of life?
Space, yeah, space physics.
Nature might be life.
Technically, Destiny.
Kinda life.
This is life.
Oh, Destiny's life. Destiny's life. Yeah.
Because Destiny is also life, purpose, literal destiny.
drive and all that
The
things.
reason for existence.
Yeah.
I feel like we're missing reality.
Yeah. We're missing Palkia out of this list.
What about soul?
Could be.
Yep, the Infinity Stones.
Yep, I was just
Yeah.
going through the Infinity Stones in my head.
Destiny would be soul.
Yeah, Destiny
Fair
would
enough.
be soul. Destiny is soul.
Oh yeah, I've not put Destiny in that list. Death, nature, chaos.
You've
time,
put
magic,
nature and
dream.
chaos separately. They're the same person.
Oh, but nature, chaos separately.
Yeah, they're the same person.
This is gonna just be for me next week. Minus chaos plus Destiny is just Destiny.
Yeah,
Well,
Destiny is
Destiny,
soul,
soul, life,
hope,
whatever you want to call
hope,
it.
all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
This is gonna bug in you for a week.
Amy, would you like to wrap
Chris,
up?
you-
we
Yeah,
don't-
let's wrap up.
Yes.
So yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow playing I don't know what, something. Maybe I can grab some more people for more Night Rain because that's a very good game. I've beaten a lot of the bosses so far. It's fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Have a fantastic game. So when you keep playing the games, keep you honest with you guys best with Twitch. Thank you, Chris, for GMing. Thank you all for playing. Sorry for picking a fight with death itself. Let's have a fun time and good night.
Bye.
Bye.
But,
Hmm.